Hello, dear listener, and welcome to Zealand. The world in which we are playing in will go to some dark places. The content of this series will therefore be violent and dark in nature, so if you find yourself easily offended or are rather squeamish, please do look away.
Hey guys, gals, and legionnaires, Rycon here, and welcome back to Zealand. This is Chapter 7, Part 1, Ashes to Ashes. A very ominous title, if I might say so, Mr. GM. And as you can see, we have some Christmas decorations behind us. In-game, it is not Christmas. In fact, it is the 1st of August, 2017. And, well, it is the night, it is the evening. It's around about 2 o'clock in the morning, give or take a little bit here. We don't know time 100%, because we don't have our phones on us anymore. Actually, someone does have their phone, but for the most part, we don't know time. We don't have the sense of time. We rise with the sun and we go to sleep with the sun. And we've been on the rock for a while. It's been over a week now since poor Irene met her unfortunate fate, and things haven't seemed to be any better. There's lots of finger pointing going on there, but things don't seem to be any better for us at this stage. I have my arm out of my sling, so at least that's one thing that's a little bit better. Scott isn't going to be suffering so heavily from his ribs anymore. They have healed up to a certain extent, although unfortunately...
Mechanically, my ribs are fine, but now I've got another loss, so...
Yes, you are... Well,
I'm more permanent loss.
You lost some weight.
Yes.
Yeah, about, an eighth? An eighth? How much would a leg be?
40 kgs.
Oh, okay. Jesus Christ. Tree trunks over here. No, okay, so yes, Scott is down his leg. We're still having to cope with that. But right now, the biggest threat to us are these fireworks that are going off. I thought it was a bomb. We dived out the way. Tensions are still high, and we're going to be jumping straight into it. Quick note though, we are running with the latest version of the Zealand beta, which is beta 5. Beta 5. And there are some pretty dramatic changes that come with this. And you'll kind of discover those along the way. The GM, Skulk over here, is going to be sharing those with us as we're kind of going. But you'll notice that the roles have been changed, the way that we operate our roles. Grievous wounds have changed, and mental wounds as well. But we'll be discussing that as we go through this episode. But I've talked for long enough. I'm going to hand things over to the Doom Master, who's sitting off to the side of the camera. What do you got for us, sir?
Alright, so last time on Zealand, you let Sue speak to the mysterious man. Is that the fence here of the daycare center? A mysterious package was handed over the fence to Sue, and you saw her bend down and light a fuse. You thought it was a bomb. You dove to the ground, and then a cacophony erupted. About 30 odd fireworks in a space of 20 seconds. The whole sky lit up. Sound was deafening. The light was blinding. And that's where we ended it last session. So, since Chloe, you and Rycon, you're both already awake, before all this started, you've got the first thing. So while there's a good 20 seconds of just like machine gun fireworks goes off, what do you two want to do?
First of all, I want to ask, will we have any negatives towards our sleep? Because I have almost certainly been sleeping with one eye open. To say the least.
For now, no. Once it gets a few hours on, we'll start doing stamina checks.
Okay.
Because you didn't have a good night's sleep.
Yes.
Well, most of us would have, unless we're purposely staying awake. We go to bed at night time, which is like 5 o'clock at this point in time.
It's pretty much something like Rycon, who's been paranoid about this meeting all night. So
for good reason, it would seem.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've dove on the ground. Huge amounts of noise outside. I told Chloe to get down as well because I thought it was a bomb. Turns out it's fireworks. Okay. Need to react. I thought I was actually hearing fireworks popping in the distance then. Interesting.
Probably someone just hammering away.
Yes. Okay, well those are the fireworks that we have popping off. So it's still pretty dark in here. Are you okay? Chloe?
Yeah.
Okay. That was Sue.
I figured as much.
I can't see her. She's gone. I don't know how bad this is. There could be people attacking. but no doubt that's a lot of noise, and that's going to cause some pretty serious problems for us. I'm going to hope that the others are going to come down for us, but we need to focus on us here first. We'll make sure that the kids are okay, make sure that Alice is okay. And at that point, I do start looking around the room to see if I can find a wooden chair or anything that I might be able to easily break. I'm wanting to try and create a impromptu weapon for Chloe.
Right. As you go, it will quickly go up to Nick and Jake. You're up here on the rock in your little tent.
Cuddling.
Yep. Spooning together.
Spoon.
Okay.
All right. You're awakened by this, sound of fireworks and the light and everything. What do you two do?
Shit myself.
After that,
Yeah.
we'll get out. And what? So there's more tents of people around us, right?
Yeah. So like most of the thugs have got their tents around here.
So and where are the people typically stationed on watch overnight?
With the watch, you've got like a few people on over here at Tape Central. Otherwise, you've just got maybe 4 or 5 just walking on the containers which are down the bottom of Pigeon Mountain.
Right, and they go right around there.
Yeah, so they go all the way down to the fence line at the back here.
Yeah. So is there only one? There's only one way in and out from
up top.
Plebe City to.
From Plebe City, yeah, you probably have to go out because that's fenced off as well. So you go.
No, I mean from off. So you have to go on the road.
Pretty much, yeah, on the road down here and then up here.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, like, of course, like, you know that's the daycare center where these guys are, so you can just like scooch down a hill, jump the container, jump the fence if you really want to get there quickly.
Yeah, well, I was thinking more about when moving them up or something like that, but that's obviously not my decision. So we'll get out. I'll
Check out what's going on.
Yeah, looking around, but telling Nick we need to get geared up. I'm assuming we'll be sleeping near like my crew.
Oh yeah, I mean, like within a stone, you're all within a stone's throw of each other, so
Yeah.
you'll by now know which tent are theirs.
Yeah, sweet.
Did you guys have anyone with you that night, or are you alone this night?
That night you were alone.
Yeah,
That's the one where you took the gamble and not called Sue up.
Well, I know they didn't take Sue. I was just trying to remember if you guys brought anyone
No.
else.
I honestly can't remember. I don't think we did.
I don't think so.
Can't
Did,
really.
no.
Okay, that's all right.
All right, so you want to go grab your
Yeah, I'll
your
be
crew, wake them up.
Yeah, telling. Yeah, well, I'm assuming they'll be awake, but yeah. So get them up. Tell. I think Rick was the driver.
Mhm.
Well, once we're all geared up, we'll tell him. Things.
Okay, so,
what are other people doing? Everyone else who was asleep.
Most of them are just trying to figure out what's going on because by the time you got out and you were going towards
Yeah, so let's say
you
me and
can
my
still
crew are
see
like,
them.
all right, we're going to get geared up, guys. Let's go. We start moving. Other people are doing what?
Same thing. Everyone's trying to find out their crew members. They're like, all right, let's go get some guns. Either go down to where the little at the building with the cars where they put all the stuff for the scouts, or up to the armory. Everyone's just trying to get their stuff sorted. Just because a lot of them saw the fireworks and you saw the end of the fireworks when you got, so everyone knows something's happening. Let's go get the stuff. So it's not quite a panic, but an urgent rush.
Right.
And as you do urgently rush, let's skip back a good 10 seconds back to Triton in a tent with Patrick, the accountant,
Are
bookkeeper.
they spooning?
Well, the thing is, it's early in the morning, so we wouldn't be together. He would be in his own.
Oh right, yeah, because I said yeah, it's the tent he works in, but you pretty much sleep there. So you're on your own in Patrick's work tent.
I just
Spooning your
wanna-
wheelchair?
trying to scurry to like the wheelchair, and just like kind of just wheel myself outside and just to see what's going on, and then if and when I see people kind of going about and stuff like that, I will try kind of, also know where Jake's tent is. I'll kind of want to head over to these guys and
Okay, so you're up
ask what
here
the hell's going on.
near the big top of Edison's. That's all your important stuff. That's right. So by the time you wheel yourself out, by the time Nick and Jake get to their crew and starts organising what to do, and by the time Rycon finds a chair, a wooden chair to break apart, you'll hear it, and some of you see another explosion of fireworks coming down from the south. And for you on top of the hill, you see it's coming from the auto center where you got your car fixed. And again, it's dozens and dozens of fireworks lit off within a space of 10-15 seconds.
So as we're walking towards, is anyone else dawdling, looking at that or anything?
A lot of them are stopping, and
Then I'll be like, focus. Everyone needs to arm up.
all right,
Make sure everyone's moving.
okay. So the few
Commander Jake,
Yeah, man, come on, Jake.
I didn't do anything. I just sighed.
The lion.
Right, yes. They listen to you, like a lot more starts heading up towards the armory on the big rock. You see them coming. You see Jake, Nick, and their crew walk up. Right then, you find your chair. You smash it open. There's a jagged piece of the leg that's come off.
Chloe, this is for you. If anyone comes in here, if anyone tries to take the kids that isn't from here, kill them.
Like from here?
Unless they claim to be their parents, then we don't have time to answer questions. Those fireworks are going to draw dead from around here,
Okay.
and with her gone, that's a massive target painted on her head.
Okay. Got it.
Alright, the
Peering out the windows into the forecourt of Plague City.
okay, with that you can see a lot of people have come out and they're like shouting at the thugs that's on the roofs, what's going on, what happened. They're all saying, just get the fuck back inside. They're trying to divide the attention between the people, congregating on the forecourt and trying to like look out. They've all got like torches trying to see if there's something out there. It's a bit more pandemonium. Alright.
I'm trying to whistle one of the thugs over.
Alright. One like as he tries to talk, he looks up towards the daycare center. You see one just on the edge of this peaked roof here. He's like, yeah, what?
Okay, let me get my bearings for a second. That's going to be that fence line there. That is to our...
What, this one?
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
behind you.
That's... Yeah, so I know so right now I'd be at the front of that.
Yeah,
right?
so you're here.
Okay, I would point towards that fence line there.
What, this one?
No, sorry, the one at the back.
Yeah.
Sorry, no. Of the property. Of the property. Okay, yeah.
Right.
And I would shout out to him. I'd say, fence line.
All right.
That's where they're from.
All right. You can see him like just climb up the steeple on the other side. You can see him like having his torch.
While he's doing that, I want to have a look around the rest of the forecourt here, and I want to see if I can see any other guards currently in this little area around here.
Is that coming from on top or?
Yeah, you see it like with that. So you see two people there just shooting down into.
Okay, while they're firing, I want to have a look around the forecourt area and see if I can see any other thugs currently.
Okay. Roll perception with that, because as you do that and as you two get to the armory and you're all saying, right, everyone's just there saying, come on, get us some fucking guns, get us some armor. Another third lot of fireworks explode from the eastern side. And this is the largest one. So this goes on for like a good half a minute. And this is the entirety of like a Guy Fawkes celebration packed into 10 seconds. I mean, it's daylight for 30 seconds. That's how bright it is. No one can hear anything.
Can we see anything?
You can't see any... Oh, well, hang on. Roll perception minus 30.
I'm still trying to roll perception here.
You roll perception for that. So you roll perception minus 20 because of just the sound, the noise just distracting you.
Okay, perception minus 20. Okay, alright. So, our rolls are different. As you'll see, we are doing our rolls different to what we've done before, and so maybe this will be a time to explain, as we do our rolls here, exactly what we're doing. So I'm going to roll my dice. I roll a 74.
So
Which,
it's still a fail. So
it's a fail.
our basic skill checks work mostly the same way. You still want to roll at or underneath your skill level. However, we're no longer seeing how far underneath the skill level is. Now we're seeing how far above 0 you are, as long as you're underneath your skill level. So think of it like blackjack. You want to get as high as possible, just not to go over your target number. So now if your skill level is...
My skill level is, let's see, perception 41 minus 20. That's going to leave me
21.
at 21.
So if Rycon rolled a 5, it would have been, in a previous way, it would have been 16 under. Now we just take 5 as is. If you rolled a 5, that would have been just 5.
Yeah, so essentially it means that we don't need to work out. There's no maths there. 5 is a success, but it's not a great success. So now if we're rolling 1s, it's a success, but it's the lowest form of success that you can get. So we want to try and get as close to our skills as possible. And that also means that if we have a higher skill, you are going to perform better all the time.
Yeah, you can see that instantly.
Someone that's not very good at fight and might have a fight skill of 20, if they roll a 19, they're still going to succeed, but that's not going to be much success because there is a limit to their skills. And it just means, no more maths. We can just very quickly work out exactly what we need to do and then move on. So,
And failure is still the same. You roll above your skill level, like Rycon just did.
it's a fail.
It's a fail. So you can't see anyone. They see between everyone's, now trying to find out what the hell's going on now in this renewed barrage of fireworks and the thugs all going to the northern side. You can't see anyone.
So Scott's looking over there where there's no more fireworks. So I want to look at the third where the fireworks and while they're going off, so there's more light there.
All right,
Am I still minus? Or
I'll say it's minus 30 just because it's so bright and it's all in your eyes looking towards that
minus
area.
30.
30. 30. And because it creates that harsh shadows.
Okay.
What do you need
Is
to
your
roll?
perception 30?
That's 35.
You have a 5% chance of seeing anyone out there.
Yeah.
No.
63. So that's a nutter.
So you can
blinded by
see it's coming from here, but you can't even see the exact spot where it's coming. You think it must be in one of the properties, or
So
behind the fence lines.
Could we see anything coming up?
Yeah, you can see the general area. You know it's
Just
around here, but you're not sure which of these houses is coming from. Just with all the sound and noise, it's just all of you have really gotten a headache.
And I haven't been. So in terms of me going out, I'm wondering, do I know that area there? Because we've gone out scouting and scavenging every day.
With this
but
area's been
not
cleared.
that close.
Yeah, this
So
area's been cleared well before.
If
But
I
Nick
want to ask someone about that, that'd be more Max, right?
and Nick, he did it.
And Nick, sorry,
remember, on his off days, he does rat catching with Max.
Yeah.
And Scotto Dotto.
Scott did do
Rat
the
catcher
first
extraordinaire.
first couple of days before.
Fired within a few hours.
Yeah.
Sorry, no jokes. Alright, so we'll keep heading towards the armory. Everyone getting armed up. I'll get Rick, go. Rick and probably, I guess, someone else, go get the car sorted. Get ready to take off. We might need to make a few distractions. And then I'll be grabbing an extra RT and another gun and going to Eddie's.
Alright, so,
With Nick.
okay. Since
Shoot her.
along with our new rules, we also have weapons rules. And that will depend what class of weapon you have and what range weapon you have. We'll get to the nitty gritty of them when we get to combat, but
But I can be...
what weapons and armor?
Whatever armor we had. Yeah, I'm not sure what we had. But
Well,
I like
so-
some
yeah,
defensive
so-
stuff.
Yeah, between the 5 of you, I'll say you'll be able to get 3 just normal police flak vests,
Oh, yeah.
which are medium armor.
So those are stab proof, aren't they? They're not.
I know,
not
you got the
bulletproof.
bulletproof ones.
Okay, sweet.
Well, which one do you
Which are
want?
also stab proof. Well, hey, if I can, hey, if one's stab proof
It's not
and
so
bulletproof, I want
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah, but it's for small arms. It's that small arms fire ones the cops have.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's not.
Knife resistance, no bullet resistance.
Ah, right. Yeah.
So you get 3 of those to spread between you 5 and the crew.
Right. Yep.
Right, so you two have ones. You can say on your character sheet on your chest area where it says arm on your torso, you can say you can write 25 there because if you take damage, minus the damage by 25. What weapons do you want for you two at least, so you can write them on your character sheet?
Well, like a short range melee weapon, so like a small hatchet or a police baton or whatever. Pistol and gun.
All right, so
Rifle.
Knife, pistol, rifle sounds good to me.
all right,
Or
so
maybe divide between us. So one of us has a shotgun or something. But more pump action than obviously
I've
double
made a
barrel.
good track record with shotguns.
all right. So who wants? So you want Jake? You want a shotgun?
No. No, I'll take one of the bullpups.
I'll take a shotgun. Fuck it.
All right, so a bullpup will be like so your range on your bullpup will be fire, and it's a medium weapon. Nick, your range on your shotgun is going to be medium, and it's a heavy weapon. So damage for heavy is 30, and damage for medium is 20. And for your knife, that's a light weapon, so damage is 10, the modifier is -5. And for a hatchet, that's a medium weapon, so damage is 20, modifier is 10.
Looked like shit here.
What was the Sorry, go back to the bullpup.
Fire, range is fire, and damage is medium.
And I've already got the pistol. Sorry, I was.
Oh, pistol, we'll say
So I was unfolding it all.
range is near, damage is medium, so damage is 20.
Put 20 next to medium, just so you know.
Boom. Locked and loaded.
So while you guys are getting sorted, Triton, you saw the crew and everyone just like the air around the armory is just crowded with 15 these guys trying to get all their stuff sorted, all the gear in. What do you want to do while all this ruckus is going on after the third.
So, just with since I know the area, am I like? Would I be reasonable to say that I would be able to roll myself down to the plebe area?
It'll take you a while,
Not in a wheelchair,
you know, but because it's all downhill on uneven
Well,
terrain.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is because if you're taking the stairs, it's all stairs up to that point.
That's the thing. It'll
Car
take you a
stairs. You
long,
could go down a hill, the slope, but it would be a little touch and go.
especially in the middle of the night.
It's been a bit wet, isn't it? So it'll be a bit muddy. I mean, I'm pretty sure the way
Not
we said
trying
it
to
was
track
Nick and
you.
I brought you down and up every
Yeah.
time.
Okay, I'm just gonna, like, since I've been in the area for a long time, I just want to know if I can go get a weapon, and then just head back to my tent.
All right, yeah, but like you can see all the guys lining up. You can see Nick and Jake and Gary, Aaron, and Rick, their crew at the armory. So they're not far. You can wheel yourself over and get what weapon do you want?
Just something. If obviously the guns and stuff for them because they're going to be doing the work.
That's
but,
all good. I got lots of guns.
just-
Just fine.
Just melee or something. But if they've got a gun, I won't say no.
Okay.
So melee and gun if possible.
Well, roll a diplomacy check to see if they'll give you a gun.
I'm talking to the lineman.
Oh, you want to talk to him, right? Then,
Yeah.
Oh, then ask him for a gun. You roll up to Jake and go ask him for a gun.
Yeah, first of all, I'm just like, I go, Jake, and then obviously you're
I ignore you. No.
and I just say, what's going on?
No idea. I'm about to talk to Eddie.
Can I get armed up?
I get a pistol and a radio.
You
Someone shoot Scott.
You hear shots ring out again.
From what area?
Not from the plebe central. It looks like it's coming from the south.
But not coming towards us.
It's loud enough. You know it's
Right, so it's
from
close enough
this
that
area.
it's on our side. Well,
You hope.
someone could be in the base.
When you give me the pistol and stuff like that, say you got a knife or something as well.
If there's a knife there,
Oh yeah.
grab it. Yep, set that up. Another radio for you. So I'm kitted out. I've got another bullpup which I want to bring to Eddie, and another radio which I want to keep for a bit. So
Right,
I have 2 radios on me.
Just write it down your gear. Right. So
And then as a parting words, I just say, good luck. I'll be around Patrick's tent.
Copy that.
okay. So just write down same with you like the pistol medium class near range. So that's 20 damage, and your knife is it's a light weapon. So that's 10 damage minus 5 modifier. So while they're all gearing up, back at Plebe Central,
How do you call it?
Yes.
right? You
I'm
are
not in love with that name,
I am.
so I'll be honest.
okay. You're still trying to find, but everyone now, like all the thugs, are either on these roofs, and you've seen some just jump off, and are in the area between here.
Okay,
and
so the forecourt, this is essentially what I was wanting to do right after I tried to see if there was anyone there. To the best of my knowledge, as far as I could see perception-wise, there wasn't. What vehicles are in the forecourt?
None.
None at all?
No, so like this is a completely open area.
So there's no RVs parked up
I
that
was
were
to
used
say,
as part of the walls?
Yeah, the only vehicles are the RVs, but you know they're on this edge here, on this there, and
Yeah.
it looks like they like it doesn't look you've known you've been here long enough. They're pretty much parts of the scenery now. You know, there's no petrol in them.
Yeah. Tires might be deflated.
The tires are deflated.
Yeah.
Underneath
Okay.
them have been like they've put like some plywood and stuff
Along
underneath,
the
like
sides?
along the sides, so nothing
Okay.
can crawl under.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
There are as much buildings now.
How long has it been since the first fireworks went off?
It's been about maybe a minute.
Okay, it hasn't been that
And
long.
this has
Okay.
all happened in a surprisingly short.
So I'm
amount
still
of time.
looking out, and I've given you that. I take my little scalpel out from underneath my thing, and I just kind of like keep it in my hand. I'm looking outside, and I turn to you and I say, we just got to hope that they come for us.
Well, they
Or send
better.
for us. If they don't, we might need to look at... I mean, okay, here's the situation. Sue's gone. She has this frickin' mark on her. She's one of us.
Yeah, we're going
And
to
sure
get
that
out
the
of
guys, they're part of something a little bit more now. But if anything, they're going to make an example of the people who can't do much. Right now, that's
Jake,
me.
stop nodding.
Right now, that's you. And right now, that's Scott.
Yeah.
So we all have targets on us.
What can we do if they don't come down here?
We need to wait. We need to give at least maybe 10 minutes tops. Because the
It's
longer that we
gonna
wait...
be over in 10, guys.
Yeah, it could be... but that's the thing. It's like, on the way in here, we didn't see many infected. But those fireworks, they're going to draw anything from around here. So the longer we wait to try and get out of here, I guess the less of a chance we have to get away. We need to give them the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, well, why? At this moment, you guys hear that three gunshots coming from the south.
Yeah. Okay. Because we do. Because we came here together. We're going to leave
and
together.
then that fucking stopped pretty quickly, didn't it?
Okay. 15 minutes. Max.
10.
10. Okay. 10 minutes.
I'm not smiling again.
And then we look.
Okay.
And we find a way. Because here's the thing. We're not going to be able to move fast.
I know.
So we're going to have to go as cautiously as possible. But we do have targets on us. Big time. So either we hide or we go. We just need to give them that time.
Jake, we're talking quietly.
No, what I was saying, you guys are talking about abandoning Scott, but no, continue. Sorry.
Yeah.
Because we can't get up there. There's no way we can get there.
Yeah.
Look,
We're
they're
down here. Either they come here or that's it.
They're going to take care of Scott. I gotta hope that they will. If there's any way we can let them know that we're going to go, I would. But I don't know how we're going to be able to.
If we try to let them know, we could just get caught.
I want to have a look at the building that we're in at the moment. Does it have how is the ceiling?
It's like so. It is a peach roof, so there is a ceiling,
Okay.
and then the roof. So there is a like an attic, a crawl
Is the
space.
ceiling panels?
It's panels, yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. Ceiling panels.
What are you thinking?
While
I'm thinking if we can't get out of here, we might need to hide.
Okay,
But that's
we should
that's
definitely
freaking short term.
try to leave first.
I
So we
will
can't
also
stand in there
just remind
forever.
you that there are still 6-7 children in this room with you
I know. I realize.
who can't
I'm
overhear you.
terrified. Yeah,
I can overhear you.
I'm sure. Yeah. No, I wouldn't go into a ceiling thing while they're still in there. I would tell Chloe, take the kids into the bathroom and lock them away in there
Ceiling
so that they're
Scott.
safe. and then we get up there. No, so that's not what I'm talking about doing when they're actually still in the room with us. 10 minutes, we see what happens, and then we look. But right now, we'll both keep our eyes out, each side, just to see what we can, see if there are any opportunities.
Okay. Alright, so now, Jake, you and your crew, you're armored up. You've all 3 of the 5. You've got your vests on. You've all got guns. You've got your walkies.
So
What do you tell your crew?
Send Rick and Aaron down to just get the car ready. I mean, it's not too much to get it, so it should always normally be quite ready, but get that ready. We might need to go away and make a distraction, and then 3 of us, who is Gary, me, Nick and Gary will go talk to Eddie. I'm assuming, what are other people doing first, before I go after that?
You saw like a lot of the other people. The other crews. After they got arms and armor, they went off. Some went to. You could see some just walk down a hill to the perimeter. Other ones went back west, and you're not sure if they just went to the perimeter there, or if they also went down to their cars.
In terms of like the security guards, essentially, who's more in charge of that?
Crew leaders.
Right. So
it's proposed like you've
we'll
got
talk to one of them and
patch-
go, hey, we try and conserve our fire and not draw more attention to us unless you have clear shots.
Right. Do you want to do that nicely, or do you want to tell him to do it? You want to ask him or tell him?
Fuck it, tell him.
Tell him. So do intimidate plus
I
25.
Fail.
Probably fucking.
That's what I said. Just say, Jake, fuck off.
My intimidate isn't exactly too high.
Plus 25 though, and you can use the
Oh,
sigil.
well, yeah,
if
you
want
can
to.
use sigils.
Yeah, I've only got 3. I don't have fucking 5. I need to move over there.
The luckiest one among us.
So you're saying plus 25?
Yeah.
Right.
So you what do you need to roll under?
61.
Mm-hmm. 61. Now I'm gonna risk it.
For a biscuit.
Yeah, no. Well, it's close.
What?
89. 89. No,
89. You want to spin a sigil to reroll?
Nah.
Okay. He tells you, hey, you take care of your people, I take care of mine. If I see something, I'll fucking shoot it. And he walks off without waiting for a reply.
Yeah, I was.
Jake? Can you shoot Jake?
No, I was using never mind. Alright, so now us 3 will go Is anyone else going to talk to Eddie?
You
Is Eddie come out?
you see a few people like that's already gone to his tent, and you like see a few people like that's going to his tent. Patrick, you see, Patrick was one of the people who's like old guy slowly walking up to Eddie's tent.
Yeah, all three of us will go to Eddie's tent then.
Okay. You try you're just happy chilling in your tent, or do you want to roll around?
I want to head down, down to things. So I'm in character. I'm thinking, it's a big task. Like since I haven't really manually traversed that ever.
No, never have. You
Never have.
Helped you down.
And stuff like that. And I've seen the terrain, and I'm like, I'm gonna go in with what you're telling me of my potential of being able to do it myself, and it seems like I can't.
It'll be a risky roll.
From what you said before,
yeah,
it's down on the road, then up
yeah
to the right. So you'd have to go out of the compound to go there.
I am armed now.
Well, yeah, that's how you're gonna.
You can't chase them.
I've got nothing but arms.
But do you at least want to make your way down to like the stairs or something, or?
Yeah, actually, yeah. I'll make myself. I'll go closer. I'll at least go to the stairs and to actually kind of attempt it. I'll attempt it a bit because I do really want to get with company.
Okay.
He needs to find his boyfriend.
On your way down,
And
you do see Rick and Aaron. You can ask them.
Okay.
If you want, you can ask them to give you a lift down if you want it, because you do recognize Rick and Aaron.
I think if I see them and they're willing to help take me down,
use your words.
Yeah,
use my
words.
words.
Yeah,
Roll.
Yeah, talk.
What do you? Yeah, ask them.
Just use luck, and hopefully they think they know exactly what you're
I
doing.
probably wouldn't.
guys!
Because I probably wouldn't ask. It's the I don't.
Okay, but do keep in mind, you're in a very tense life or death situation. You tend to do things outside of what you would.
Can they roll
normally do.
intuition?
Huh?
Can they roll intuition, see if they can see what's going
Because
on?
the thing is, I would try myself before asking. That's just something I would do.
All right.
Okay.
I don't.
If they saw him trying, surely they would be like,
Oh, the thing is, he'll need to roll and have an attempt
Right.
first.
I don't. The thing is, I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not the person who asks for help. That's
Okay.
just not what I
Roll
do.
minus 15.
Even in this situation,
Athletics.
Athletics minus
Yes.
15.
have you ever been in a wheelchair before?
Well, we have to imagine the way we will.
I've been in worse situations than that.
with one leg? Don't use to have one leg. Sorry.
What's worse than being in a wheelchair with one leg while zombies approach you?
Being in a wheelchair with no legs.
He hasn't done that!
So what was the check? I rolled already.
Athletics minus 15.
Oh wow.
Wow, nice.
What did you roll?
20 and under.
What did you need to... So you rolled 20,
Yeah.
and you need to roll under A?
What's your skill?
Oh, fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah,
It
You're
takes you a
like
while.
going down the stairs.
And as you go down quite slowly, taking your time, you do see people the thugs rush by you and stuff, and but yeah, it takes you a while, but you do make it. Then you're slowly rolling your way up to the compound. While you do
You get
that,
defeated by a curb.
yeah, you're like, oh,
Okay, Scott, if you had fucked that up, I wouldn't have turned and looked at you.
But I,
Yes, you would have.
but I didn't.
Okay, I would have.
But I didn't. fucking-
right. As Eddie's, you walk in, people are yelling, people are shouting.
Does Eddie have a gun?
Huh?
Does Eddie have a gun?
He does have
No.
not a gun on him.
Does not. Alright, then I hand him the other gun I got. What are we doing?
All right, he takes the gun, but he's sitting down behind his desk. He goes, "Thank you, Lionel." And he goes, "Well, we seem to have ourselves a bit of a situation here, boys." And everyone just goes, "Yeah, right, fuck it, man, yeah, you know, rumble, as everyone tries to get this.
One side note is I have the one radio on me and the other one is tucked into
Okay.
the body armor.
Okay,
So it's a bulletproof radio now.
That's how this works.
that's how it works. And so
On
everyone-
its character sheet, it has the armor. Yes.
Yeah, so you can see a few of the other crew leaders and people, and they're all trying to shout and what you do. Some of them, some wants to go and out and try and find whoever did this. Some think they know who did this. So I think it's the Mount Wellington group. They're like, yeah, let's just go in and fucking kill them. Don't give a shit. Other people are like, no, we need to stay here. Need to conserve our forces and everything. So
Alright, let's go.
that's Patrick who's saying that, the old guy. So there's quite a few things going on. Eddie is just sort of like this. He's quiet, just listening to everyone shouting. So how do you want to add your voice into this cacophony of men screaming at each other?
Okay, chicken. No, so everyone's just talking. I'll just sort of get Eddie's eye contact and just sort of talk directly to him. And I'll, say, I think we need to make a distraction so any of the zombies that are coming will go there instead. I'm thinking a couple of alarms at schools around the area. And I think we need to move. We don't call them plebs, do we?
Yeah, they do.
Okay. We need to move the plebs up here so everyone's protected.
Okay. Roll a diplomacy plus 30.
Because you've got a good rapport.
Because you're good rapport with good
You're
old
such
Eddie.
good friends with Eddie.
I know.
Yeah, gave him a gun, made sure he
Sorry, what was it?
protected.
Diplomacy.
Diplomacy plus 30.
Plus 30 is 74.
And you can add a sigil.
Yeah,
if
I'm
you
adding a
want.
sigil to that, so that's 74.
That's 99. So you've got 99% chance of
87.
Oh, so that's
Damn,
remember this is now counting up from 0. So that's a tremendous success.
It's an undestroyed success.
It would have been you destroyed,
I destroyed his
diplomacy.
diplomacy.
He's taking it back. His speechless.
He's all in a flutter. Right. Eddie does, he raises his voice and everyone immediately quiets down.
I'm going to cart you back up the stairs.
And he says, all right, gentlemen.
No, I was going to ask if I saw you doing that because I was going to say I'm going to suggest we bring up everybody. Never mind.
He goes, all right, gentlemen, my Lionheart's got a plan for tonight. We're going to have most of our men around the perimeter. Oh, I don't know where that accent went. And we're going to make sure all our people are protected. So, and he starts pointing out names. You, and you. You go down to Pleb Central. And you get all those plebs, get all our boys. And you bring them all back up here. Let's concentrate our firepower. What else you said? You want to just go out and...
Go out, just set some alarms off. Like maybe Farmcom Intermediate, McLean's, Halcon Intermediate.
Right, just so you go out. And he goes, and our Lionheart has volunteered to go out on a dangerous mission and make some distractions, get all the dead bastards away from us. Right? Then everyone goes, yeah.
I just go, I've got a good rapport with some of the people down there. If I can help them get up here first, I think it might make it a bit easier to get everyone up here, and then I can go out.
He agrees with it and says, as long as you do your job, that's fine. And then he just goes, all right, guys, come on, ladies, what are you waiting for? Get fucking busy.
Is a second driver, the second leader of the second crew that was going out scouting there? Because there was 2 people going out scouting and we were alternating the days.
Yeah. He.
Right. I asked her, hey, I don't know his name obviously, but I wouldn't get him. But
Bob.
Do you? Have you haven't asked for it, or would you? Not?
Bob. They would.
we probably know everyone's name really.
Yeah, I just haven't said everyone's name, but he's Bobby.
Bobby. All right.
Robert to his mother.
Oh, okay. Robert? No. Bobby. I think if you could come out and help us as well.
What?
Going when we go out to set the distractions, I think we just need a few more eyes to make sure that there could be a lot of stuff coming our way. We have no idea what's actually out there.
He wavers for a bit, but he's like, yeah, all right, but you take the heat of this shit goes down with Eddie.
Always.
And he goes out, you can hear him call out his crew. All right, so
There's one more thing. Is everyone leaving now?
yeah, it was
Like one more
Patrick is
question to Eddie
staying
when
there.
it's just us.
Yeah, Patrick and like the tattooist, they're just staying in the tent.
And I only want to be briefing like, Eddie, do we have a way to contact Leroy to come back up? Or is there anything we can do out there? Because our radios will be closer going down that way.
He says he says that he was about to get Patrick to go on on the radio, but the thing is that they've had a bit of patchy contact with them. Doesn't seem to be anything mechanically different. It just seems that Leroy isn't picking up as often as he should. But you can give him a try, and he gives you the frequency to go. If you're out there, see if you can find him. Hopefully his radios work, or he's just bloody well picking up the radio on that side.
Alright, so then I'll be like, so that would just be Well, like, everyone there knows about this stuff. So
Yeah.
Alright, so now it'll be going out down to Pleb City.
Okay, so back down to Pleb City.
With so it'll be like, alright, Gary, go to the car, and Nick and I will go to Pleb City.
Okay.
To
Right. So you make your way down, and by this time, Triton, you've rolled your way
halfway
up
down
to
the
the
Roll
fence.
down there. Also, you guys wouldn't have seen him because you didn't go.
No.
You guys didn't go to.
No,
check
I was
on
going to ask if I saw him. You know,
No,
in the commotion of things.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So you're at the fence.
He was all by himself.
And you can see there's people there. They're looking at you. Sometimes like, "The fuck are you doing?"
What does it look like I'm doing? What does that look like I'm doing? No, so I'm going, I'm looking for my friends. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Who the fuck's your friends?
I showed them do they see the tattoo? I'm like barely in a year.
Yeah, it's not you can find it.
Yeah, remember you're at the
Well, your hair would have grown back a bit by now. Have you been shaving your head?
No, so you've had a month's
Yeah.
growth back on. Right, he
That
climbs
is a
down.
month's gross.
Yeah, he climbs down from the roof and he's like, "All right, get fucking." And he quickly opens the gate and goes, "Come on, wheel yourself in."
Yeah, I go.
Right, you close it. Right, so you two in
Yes.
there. If you're still looking out, you see Triton wheel his way into the courtyard through the people. There's a lot of people
Scott's
trying
here.
Yeah, what the hell? Why is he down here?
Well, that's good.
I mean, yeah, ideal, but on his own? I was expecting Jake and Nick to be with him, I guess.
I don't want to do it too loud because it will peak like mad on this, but I whistle over towards Triton.
All right. Well, you whistle, and Triton goes, "Oh, my long lost love!" And you see Rycon at the window of the daycare. It's got ramp access, so you know it by now.
I would like rush over to open the door for him. Yeah.
I put the scalpel back in the old cast for now.
Cool. Yeah, so I
Hey,
approach the door.
what's up? Sorry, that sounded more like, "Hey, what's up?" than I meant it.
What's going on?
Good to see you. What the fuck is going on?
Fireworks, that's all I know.
Okay,
Thanks, Scott.
Let's get inside.
Yeah.
I close the door
Close
behind.
the door again.
Have you talked
Is
to
there
the
wheelchair
others?
access there?
They
For
were
the daycare there is.
They were all scuttling armor, weapons, and then going away. I was left up there by myself, so
You haven't seen Nick. You haven't seen Jake.
they were scuttling and arming up.
You saw them.
Yes.
Okay.
They were arming up too.
Look,
Yes.
this was Sue. Sue did this. She set off the fireworks. She's gone. I sent some in the direction that she went off in, but there's a high chance that she's probably already gotten away. We have these marks on our head. That means that all three of us here are vulnerable. Those other two, they're going to be fine. They're not going to want to try and make an example of them. But one of us, there is a high chance that we're going to get made a show.
We have to get out of here, Scott.
Eddie can't play favourites. Jake has done good to get close to him, but there is nothing that Jake can say that is going to spare any of us. We all have that same mark. The rules are the same here, no matter who it is. No matter who it is.
Just details. Is it just us in the room?
And the kid.
And the kids.
And they
So they didn't get taken into that other room.
No.
They're all pretty much sitting in a corner, frightened and like
All huddled.
huddled together, frightened in the blankets and their PJs.
Any of the parents go in there with them, or the parents just leave them alone?
You would see the parents have like tried, but the thugs were like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
keep
the
them in."
fuck out."
Well, yeah, everyone's been kept in their own kind of like
Yeah, I mean,
domiciles.
there's still like people outside there, but I mean, like the things. If
I
but every
assume
time,
that if like you would have said, "Oh, like a parent is at the door," so
yeah, there's still people in the courtyard, but like every time, like the thugs would like look over out like the outside the perimeter, and every like they look and they go, "Get the fuck back inside," and then they peek back out with their torches to see if they can see something. But inside, yeah, parents haven't come close. Just you three and the six or seven kids.
Are they like on the other side of the room? So I
Yeah,
thought
yeah.
I won't hear anything.
I presume you would have like done that, where you're like,
Yeah.
let's just go to this side of the room
Yeah.
and make our conspiracy.
Okay, and like pretty much to his reply, I say good thing I armed up as well, and I kind of just open my thing, and I've got a pistol and a knife.
what's
Okay,
that gonna
that's
do
good.
against guards?
Yeah,
Scott?
it might do enough if we can get out of here. But we need more chaos than what's going on right now. Right now, the guards are looking over that courtyard. They know what's happening. We know nothing right now. All I knew is that Sue's gotten away, that they've still been shooting occasionally, but more fireworks are being set off. So there's more people here. I gotta assume it's gotta be this guy. He must be from Mount Wellington. There must be more of them here. But I don't know if they're attacking or what. If they are, that's going to help us. That's going to give us a chance to get away. But all I know is that I couldn't hear what he was saying. Sue set off the fireworks, and that's it. That's all I know so far, and she's gone.
Unless we get a vehicle, I really don't see me getting away.
You'd have access to keys, right? Up the top
Do I?
with Patrick. Patrick's surely got to have the keys, right?
Patrick would. I'm saying we should try it.
On him in my place I sleep? Is it
That would be
there?
on
In the
him.
tent.
On him. He normally has them on him.
Every single vehicle key.
Oh no, not the
Son
sorry,
of a
not the
bitch.
vehicle. Sorry, the vehicle keys. I thought you meant like for like safes and stuff. Oh no. No, Patrick wouldn't have the vehicles. You would know that the vehicle keys are kept at the scout station. Like,
Okay,
and of course, the crew
The
vehicle.
rugby
no.
change rooms.
Yeah, that's turned to the scout station. That's where the vehicle keys are kept.
I say he has certain keys on him, but the rest of the keys are in the scout change rooms.
Getting a vehicle out of here isn't really going to be an option. There isn't going to be cars nearby that haven't been drained of fuel or are there to just kind of slow us down.
Okay, by this time, you two have gotten down to the fence line here, and they open it as they see you come in.
If we let all the kids out, that would cause a distraction, right?
Oh, sorry, FYI, you guys know I have a radio as well. I mentioned the knife and pistol, but you would have seen the radio as well. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Okay.
Right. If you do look out the window, you see Nick and Jake, armed and armored, walking over to the place.
Okay, that's good. Okay, all right. At least we can think now. They're here, so...
Did you bring one of your crew members along?
No, I sent Gary. So I originally sent Rick and Aaron to the car. Then on our way down, so Gary was with us for Eddie, but on the way down I sent him to go to the car as well. So it's just Nick and I.
Okay, so you guys approach, you can
Yeah,
open the door.
I wait, and
You
to
see
say
these
anything
two.
else until they arrive.
Yeah, I open the door. Walking.
It was Sue.
I thought it might be.
I couldn't hear what they were
Was she
saying.
back
I
here? She
saw
gone?
something get handed over. I thought it was a bomb, but there's more of them here. There's more of them outside.
There's at least three people.
She's
at least.
she's
Probably
gone. They were firing. I don't know if they hit anything. I'm imagining they would have called out if they found something. I've been trying to hear. If we can't find her right away, one of us is going to end up like that woman out there. One of us is going to end up like Irene.
Yeah.
And it's going to be one of us. It's not going to be one of you two. And I don't mean any offense to you guys, but obviously you're in a better condition right now. My arm is still screwed. You're missing a leg. Your leg is bung. They're not going to take any of you. It's going to be one of us three. I don't think you can talk Eddie out of this. No matter how good you guys get along with him, he can't make exceptions for anyone.
No.
What are our options?
We have to leave.
Scott goes, he does.
Yeah, we don't.
There is no way around it. It might not be today or tomorrow or next week.
Stay,
If we
goes,
stay,
if we
he will
stay,
die.
he
One
probably
of us.
dies too.
One of us will die. Out there, he will die.
And if we stay, one of us will die.
And that's acceptable?
I don't know about the death.
Out there, he will.
But you're saying it's acceptable for one of us to die in here, because one of us will die.
Yeah.
Only if they find her. So there's a chance.
They
It's
don't
a
have to
surrender.
find her. They have to know that
She
one of us is gone. They will know that. They keep counts, Jake.
That's the rule. I mean,
Scott, we go with Scott, he dies.
Or we
One
stay
of us
here.
will probably have to pull a bullet in
One of
his
us
head to put him
dies.
that's exactly the same thing that's going to happen if we stay here. If we stay here,
Wait, why
It
would
is
he
gonna be
die if
one
we
of us.
just go out?
down. Eventually, we're going to have to run.
eventually,
Eventually, at some
So-
point, we
so-
have to run.
Based on a maybe, or if we stay here, one of us does die, absolutely, for certain. But you don't want to go out because you'd rather face the one of us does die for certain.
And what about
Is
the
that what
other
I'm
people here?
hearing?
What about the other people here? Eh? We leave, it can all fall to shit. They start going, other people can leave now, and he makes examples of other people. We leave, we put other people in danger.
Jake, when we came here, I said we don't get attached to
Too
people.
fucking late, mate.
Well, that's why. When we came here, when that man was eaten frickin' alive in front of us, the main The danger of us being here in the first place was that we were going to become attached to people that are inside here. That we wouldn't want to leave because we want to protect them. We want to make them safe. The reason we got here is because we're trying to protect people, which was the right thing to do.
Jake, you know, if you're fine with that, you don't want us to leave because it'll affect the other people, offer yourself up as a punishment and get killed then.
Well, there I can. There we go. Plan sorted.
Cool.
You think Eddie's going to take that?
No idea.
He won't.
He won't.
No.
He got you to do exactly what he wanted you to do.
Mm-hmm.
You did the right thing with Irene. There was nothing else that could be done.
He won't sacrifice his Lionheart.
Who do you think he'll make it? Make the biggest bloody thing out of?
Example of.
Yeah.
He
It'd be
still
me.
wouldn't do it.
No, you're too much of an asset. You've been too much of an asset. To
No
him.
one's not expendable. Everyone's expendable. We take Scott out, he will die. And how
We
how
don't
do
know that
how do we
he'll
leave?
die,
How do we
Jake.
leave? How do we even leave?
Do I get a decision?
No.
Jake, we
I would
don't know
rather
that he'll
us-
die.
I'd rather know you all guys get out, and then I have, sure it'll be hard, but then, I'm willing to take the risk if it gets you guys out of here. So
How do we get out?
there's not
how do we get
chance.
out? We don't have days to sort of plan. We've got about 30 seconds to come up with a detailed plan how to get out. I've been shot
Exactly,
at.
that's
we
the
leave.
point.
Oh, why everyone's on bloody duty? Everyone's got guns and looking everywhere. If we were going to leave, it would have been at the middle of the night, sneaking out. There is no sneaking out in this situation.
I didn't say we were going to sneak out.
So what,
Jake.
go out?
We're trying to lay on the table here the fact that if we do stay here, one of us is going to die. 100% guaranteed.
At
least, if not more.
Also, staying here, we've got the zombie issue.
Also that, do you want to wait around for like a horde to approach? You want to deal with that as well as one of us definitely being killed?
We've got another plan to sort out the horde.
What's that brilliant plan, Jake?
We're going to go out, set up some distractions so they go there instead of coming.
Okay.
What distractions? Exactly.
Alarms.
Okay,
Sound.
where?
Schools. Got McLean's College,
What
Farm
school?
Cove. McLean's College, Farm Cove.
And you have the exact address?
I-
How long is it going to take to get there?
Not that long.
How sure are you that this is going to even work?
Not sure.
You're not sure, so it's not a definite plan,
Just calm your
dude.
fucking nuts down, okay?
Jake, we're going to die.
No.
I do not have to fucking calm down right now. Yeah, I am yelling.
Where'd that come from?
Where from and how close?
And how
As
many?
close.
It's one of the kids.
No. From the north. And as soon as you hear people, the commotion outside getting much louder from the courtyard. People are starting to freak out. The guys are like,
I'm getting these people up into the centre there where they're always safe. Then I'm going out, setting the distraction. There's no way you guys can leave and not get shot at. And probably hit. And then out there, we all die.
Well, if we stay, we definitely die, Jake.
One definitely dies. I'm getting these guys out. I'm like, alright kids, we gotta go.
shots clearly. We can hear shots being
It's from above us, is it?
from the rooftops.
I'm getting these people safe. They're safer up there than down here. Right down here, they have no protection. Up there, they'll be safe. Then I'm going to go out and try and distract the horde. We also have a bit of reinforcement for that.
Fine.
I bring out my other RT and I give it to Scott to hide. That's why I got the second RT.
You give that to me to hide?
Yeah. And I tell you to go, I don't know, just fucking channels that they don't use.
Yeah.
I've got 7280 or whatever. A couple, like 3 or 4 channels. Same principle, no locations, no names.
Okay, look, just remember at the end of the day, I know you want to keep these people safe, but just remember what people you want to keep safe. I know you got friends up there as well.
I whisper, I get close and I whisper, like, I have no friends up there.
Okay, good. Because those people are going to be safe up there right now with their fucking rapists.
They will keep them safe at least. Can you look at any of the parents around here and say, even if we were magically able to get rid of all these people, that they would be able to defend themselves?
No, probably not,
Then
but
they're
that will give
alive
them a
here.
chance.
They're alive
Being
here.
alive is not that
And
much of a fucking win, Jake.
And you want to make that choice for them?
No.
You don't want to let them have the choice?
What do you mean?
You're going to decide for them and to do something that will cause them harm instead of letting them choose how they want to live their lives?
So we don't get to choose?
We're getting them out. You can do it, yeah.
Okay, get everyone up there for now.
Get them safe.
We can't
going
keep
out.
fucking diddling around though. We need to have a plan here. We need to have a plan with dealing with these people.
Do the plan right now, because right now we're going to defend what's going on.
Not right now, but we
Then
have.
let's focus on what we're doing right now.
Okay.
Let's not talk about anything else. What we're doing right now is getting these people safe.
Okay.
I'll go out and distract them and hopefully find reinforcements.
Okay. All right. Okay. But just remember, we've been here for 3 weeks. Scott's already lost his leg for this place, and one of us is going to die for this place. I want to know that these 3 weeks haven't been for fucking nothing. You two are in control right now. You two have more leverage than us. You two have a responsibility to do something up there. Because right now, down here, we can't do anything. And if we take a
We're all
reckless
going
action...
up there. We're all going up there.
We are right now. But I'm talking...
Where's the dog? Is it a zombie dog?
You can't see it's outside.
Oh no.
Alright,
I can only play one sound effect at a time, but the guns are keep firing after this.
Okay.
But they fire in general directions.
You can't see the general directions or hear the direction.
So
because
we've
you're
been out
inside.
lots. What are we expecting?
You are expecting the plague, the living infected animals, and dead infected humans.
How much quantities? Because as you've told us when we went out, and we've been out, and it's been pretty easy. And you've said we haven't seen any sort of them hoarding up or anything like that.
No, you have.
So
you
in terms
have
of
not.
numbers,
It shouldn't be a lot, and you guys know from outside this area is fairly clear. They shouldn't have been here this quickly.
Yeah.
And that was a living human infected you heard, and you're still hearing. I just can't keep playing the sound effect over and over. But you've heard at least now 3 distinct living infected voices and 2 dogs.
How
And
many people are with us?
in the room, or
No, in terms of how many plebs do we have to get out?
you have to get around 40 if that, and that includes
we
the kids.
can't get them over the container. We have to go on the road and around,
You
right?
can, well, unless you want them to climb the container. And the container is what, good 2 meters tall, if 3 meters
hang on.
tall.
Why are we climbing? Why wouldn't we just be using the gate to get
Because
out?
you're saying there's a living infected out there, which is really fast. Those
Multiple
dogs.
and
So
multiple
any
dogs.
scratch and bites.
Hang on, sorry, in this compound already?
No,
Just outside.
Oh, outside.
But you got 40 people and kids running out there.
Yeah.
Don't it? I'm worried about that. How big are the backs on the utes we have?
Standard.
How many utes are there?
6. I think I said last time. 6.
Okay, I call Rick and I'm like, how many drivers are there?
He says we're all good to go.
Alright, I need.
Oh, hang on, no, he says it's us and Bob.
Alright, so there's 2. So there's only 2 drivers there. How many people there? I want more vehicles. I want to get these people on the back of the utes and drive straight down there. I want them to come up, pick us up, and we go.
Right, he says he'll get Aaron, Rick, Aaron, Gary, and the other crew to just grab a ute each.
Sweet. So while they're doing that, I'm like, alright, we just gotta go with this now. Okay, we're gonna get the kids. You 2 are in charge of the kids. Make sure they're all safe. Take numbers. Alright, and then as we go outside, I'm like, alright, guys, we've got cars coming, we're gonna jump on the back and we're all gonna go up to the mountain for safety. I look at the guards, I'm like, coming down, we all need your help.
Alright, roll it and just roll in Intimidate plus 20.
Intimidate?
You're telling them what to do. You're saying they have to listen
I'd say
to
please.
Right,
Wait, is that the kids or the guards?
the guards and the kids. Not the kids.
Intimidate the kids.
Intimidate the kids, minus 50.
Mine, the kids are automatically intimidated by him. But this is for the people and for the guards.
So it's intimidate what? Plus.
Plus 20.
Jesus Christ.
You want to spend it as sigil?
Oh, man. Over by 2.
Over by
Oh,
by 2.
that would have been very, very
close.
good.
And the guards come down. They still fire. And they come and they tell you, we've got living out there. They're not supposed to be this fucking close, but the people.
Wait, so they're not past that fence line, they're in the yard there, are they?
They're in here, yeah.
Oh, no, different. Then I'll say keep shooting.
And
Sorry.
it goes like, you sure? Well, all right, and then they climb back up, and you just keep the gun. The people inside, they're just going fucking nuts, and that's
Right. Once everyone's good to go, we're gonna need you guys to jump on as well, and we're all getting out here, and we're all going up the hill for
you
safety.
saying that to the guards.
Yeah.
Okay, because the people aren't listening. So they're trying to pack their things. You can even see like a few trying to scale the fence, and
I'm taking as soon as
a guard. Hang on, there's a guard at the fence just trying to push people back as they're trying to oh shit. Some people
Eddie. So what? The guards are stopping the people.
from trying to get out because people just hear the living infected and the dogs this close and they want to get out. Some people
Hey guys,
outside.
we got cars coming. We're gonna jump on the back of that, and we're gonna get out here.
Not a lot of people are listening to you.
You guys, I look at you, I'm like, you've been with these people more. We need to work together here.
And this is where you've gone outside. Basically inside, you now see what's one of the parents.
Who?
Her name's Emma. She's like a fairly middle-aged woman. She's like running over. Her kid's Julian. Battled like a kid, he's like a boy of 7. She sneaks over, like a crouch run, and opens the door. She goes, I need to get Julian out now.
We're still together, right?
Yeah.
Okay. He's gonna be safe. Jake is out there mobilizing cars.
I don't want Jack anywhere near him. And she just runs into the room towards, aiming towards Julian.
Scott, it's her choice. She's allowed to make this choice on her own. And I let her.
Yeah, she bundles up Julian and she...
I grab her on the arm and I say, you go outside that wall right now, you're gonna die. There's people outside there mobilizing dead against us. They shouldn't be here. There's been nothing around here for a long time. There are people probably worse than the people that are inside here that are sending dead at us. Right now, if you want to keep him breathing...
Anyway, just wait for this.
Music break.
Yeah.
Just wait for stop.
We'll be right back.
Yeah. If you don't want your kid to be eaten, don't take him outside those walls. We need to stay together right now, please. Please.
Alright, roll diplomacy plus 30.
Can I add a little bit?
Diplomacy.
You said it's her choice.
Oh yeah, but like to that speed, I might want to just say like a little bit
Well, they just say- they
while
just-
he's talking.
Okay. Have to get under
Okay, I just say
72.
look, hold on to him.
Okay, I
But-
roll a 43 and it is a success.
I just say like, hold on to him if you want, but maybe listen to Scott. Don't go out there.
Okay, she's
But
been...
hold him if you want.
Okay, she says she's just going to take him back to her trailer, to the trailer she and her husband.
Good. Okay, stay in there. Stay locked down until the cars are ready. We're going to make sure that no one else comes through. And I grab Scott by the wheelchair.
Oh, so I was going to say I was already getting...
Oh, you...
I was saying we're pushing him, getting ready, getting...
Okay.
Next go, as soon as the car's on, we're lifting you up and chucking you on.
As soon as I get him on with Jake, we're not panicking.
Yeah.
We never were.
That'll be when we're driving away, just trying to turn the alarms off.
Okay. Anything you guys want to do before the things show up? And because the dogs outside are still growling and yowling, the living infected still.
Trying to they're trying to get up over things, or
You think so? You can't see what they're doing.
So they're on a fence. It's a chain link fence, is it?
There is there is a wooden fence here and a chain link one for the daycare, but they've strung another chain link all the way around.
Where the vehicles are going to come in, is there anything there?
Oh yeah, a chain link gate.
Alright, then if they're on that, I'll get my knife out and just stab them in the head if I can.
They don't seem to be around there. They from inside you can't see where they are.
Where does the gate open as well?
Inwards.
Inward.
that nail gun actually works quite well.
Yeah, there you go.
The bullets going off in the background. Thank you.
I don't know. I've never heard a gunfire from too far away, so that might actually sound like that.
There you go.
As long as he stops later.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
So is that area clear?
There's people around.
No, I mean on the roadside.
Yeah.
Like, so when we open the gate, nothing's going to rush in or anything like that.
You can't see anything. It's pitch black. The only lights are from the torches people have.
All right. Okay. Torch. If I don't have one, I'm like, hey, excuse me, can you please shine a light?
Yeah, well, one like he does, but as he shines the torch, grabs up. You can't see anything out front. Here, you can still hear the yowling and howling of it.
Alright, I look at Scott like,
Right, and as you turn, you go, "Thanks, mate."
can I say something?
He collapses.
He collapses.
You get there's been gunshots the whole time, and it collapses, and he just tumbles off the roof. And as he falls,
He collapses or the thing he's on collapses?
No,
he collapses off the roof. Roof rolls down. As he falls down, and you look across him where the torch is, you see like his head's covered in blood.
I go and check the wound.
It's a bullet hole.
We gotta go.
I stab him in the head just to be fucking sure.
Yeah, it's true. We don't know how it works.
Well, maybe it's enough to kill him, but not enough to destroy the
Yeah.
brain so he can reanimate.
I agree with the others, Jake. This is dumb. Get them safe and then bail. Don't do the alarms. There's no point. Everything's here already.
How many's here?
People, about 40 plebs.
No. Like as in the infected are already here.
Your groups were still back in
We
the
gotta go.
play center. Nick and Jake's outside.
Alright.
We're
I
routing.
tell Scott.
Well, sorry. So I will be out in just a second because we're getting the kids ready. We're starting to move all the kids out together. Me and you. Okay, so you're going to be kind of like going along on one side. I'll be on the other side of the kids.
Alice?
She's inside. You can grab her if you want.
Right.
Harold's like still up on the rock.
Okay.
Okay, well, I guess, for lack of her parent, I'll keep an eye on her.
But I'm going to be standing around the kids,
using crutches?
essentially.
Not really, no.
Yeah, that's really annoying.
I'm going to be trying to shepherd the kids as much as possible, making sure that they're staying in a ball. And if anyone kind of goes off, like, whoa, stay together, and just try and keep them moving up towards where everyone else is.
Okay, so
So
everyone's
I
like
gotta-
filling out into the
Right,
courtyard.
so I want to grab the.
Sorry, I only used the one crutch,
I think
right?
that's what you said. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then yeah.
The one that I made for you. It's the same one.
No, like-
No, we
Oh,
don't
it's
get you.
legit.
There's
Yeah.
medical crutches.
Okay, cool. Sorry, I just had
Yeah,
to picture it.
So people do fill out, and like some people are getting like even freaked out when there's a dead bleeding body now inside the courtyard. So there's more commotion, more people just scared shitless. There should be about 40 people here. There's about maybe 30, maybe 25. You see some people just like hiding away inside the buildings.
All right. So I want to call into who is. Okay, so I'm assuming like Rick, Gary, and Aaron are all driving now, right?
Yeah.
They've all got a vehicle. Who is the better shot out of them?
You would say Aaron.
Okay. So I'm going to tell Aaron to, when he pulls up, I want him to stay, facing, drive just past the gate, keep facing that way, and then Nick and I will defend the gate, and then I'm also going to go, Scott, get everyone else on other things. We're going on that truck. We'll get everyone on that truck.
Just
And we're
remember
going
that there is a bus parked across here. So
Oh, is it?
That
So we
road's
can't
not-
drive straight that way.
No, they parked like a good old Hurricane Eastern bus across this area. And like a few more cars.
Yeah, we just have to go along.
Get everyone? What do you mean?
We get on that ute. And that's the... Oh, no, yeah, sorry. We're all on that ute.
Okay, he goes back. He goes, we're like, give us 10 more seconds and we're there.
All right, we're on that ute. We're on that ute.
With
How
who?
well do you know Leroy? Could this be him?
No idea.
Is he got the type of person
No
that's
idea.
going to do
No
Eddie over?
idea.
You see, like through all
We're
the
on that
gunshots and the sound, you see another
So I grab...
another guard get shot and fall off the roof.
I want to grab a gun and whatever stuff off the guy that's already dead. And if there's body armor,
No,
I don't have time for that. So just whatever's on, so guns and
yeah, he's just got a hunting rifle, like a bolt action hunting rifle.
and a radio.
He doesn't have one on him.
Alright, so we're just taking that and whatever extra ammo he's got. And we'll wait for the things, and then we're going to go, and then it's going to be like, go.
Okay, you see, like, you can see through the fence line the lights of the cars, and you see the 6 like utes and pickups pull up towards it. Everyone's like, people are going, let us out, please. Everyone's shouting, wanting to like get out, and like
The other
the 2 guards remaining are like, right, yeah, hang on.
Yeah.
Would I have heard that? Because I'm with Scott, aren't I?
You are with
Yeah,
me.
yeah,
and
But I
with
would
the
be
rest
like
of the
just
kids
whispering
whispering
because
to me?
don't want
Okay.
kids to hear nothing, so unless you're like right near it there.
Yeah.
So no, there was all the commotion, so much shouting.
And so
Okay.
the vehicle becoming, is that going to be a single cab, double cab?
the first one you see pull up is your one.
Right,
So that's
it's
your
just
nice double
with
cab
the thing.
one, and that's
Right.
got Rick in it. That's Rick, the one Rick's driving.
This one with the cage on the back, right?
Huh? The one with the cage on the back.
He. Don't know why.
Alright, so we'll get, is that the one that pulls up to the gate? To the outside of the gate?
That's the one you said to move up further, right?
No, that was going to be Aaron's one.
Aaron's one.
Yeah.
You just got AU. Yeah, so Rick then pulls up your U to the gate. Like he does it like a 3-pointer and reverses it up, so people can just jump into the cage.
Alright, so you're getting everyone in there, but like I said also, that one would have been kind of better, but
Well, you did walkie Aaron.
yeah, I know. I only did that for some reason. So I tell Aaron to get in the shotgun. I'll drive. You're a better shot than me. He keeps an eye on that way.
Okay, he's not there, but like I'm saying, he's in the queue. So you.
Oh yeah, so everyone's coming in, and I would have cleared the way, and then get them to all just go in there. And
Yeah, so like everyone's like they're all squeezing and like pushing themselves into this little cage, and he like pulls away. And
so I'll be wheeling. So if there's no zombies or anything, it'll be wheeling Scott onto the back. No, it'll be
Yeah, so-
wheeling him.
Aaron's pickup is the third in line, so the second pickup comes in, reverses, everyone just like quickly jumps onto the back.
Yeah.
And as it pulls away, roll perception.
Who?
Everyone. Hang on, no one has to roll perception. This will.
It's a natural perception thing.
It's a natural perception
Okay.
thing.
Passive.
It's
Perception.
passive because of this will start combat under the new initiative system.
Oh god.
Oh,
Okay, the way the initiative system works is that there's player slots and GM slots. And you don't roll for initiative. The GM selects a skill, and your skill level then becomes what slot you're at. So for perception, we've got Chloe at 34, we've got Nick at 40, Jake 35, Triton at 40, and Rycon at 41. And then, no, you've got this lowest.
What
Perception.
skill? Perception.
And then the GM gets all the perception skill level from the NPCs. But those the slots are not for the individual characters, but are rather for the player group as a whole and for the GM and all his NPCs. And then the players can then select who goes into what slot. So it's a fluid situation, and the GM decides which goes into their slot. And so the way this will work out is there's one GM slot, there is one PC slot, and then now we get to a tie between Nick and Triton and two NPCs. And normally the GM goes first, the GM and his slots go first, unless the players want to spend a sigil to go ahead. Do the players want to spend a sigil to get their slots ahead of the GM's ones? So no from...
No from me. I've got 2.
I'll spend one.
Okay, so there is 2 ones, so you have to spend 2 sigils to get ahead of both of them.
Oh, screw that.
And then
That
spend
leaves you
one...
with 2.
Right,
Oh,
so
you do it. You got lots.
do you want to spend both sigils to get ahead of both of those NPC slots?
Just one, I think.
There's one? Alright, so then there's...
Oh, but wait. So that's a player slot. So
anyone can go
Yeah,
for
anyone
it.
Yeah.
It's a sacrifice for all of us.
Yeah, so the order of combat will be... So, GM, PC, GM, PC, GM, 3 PCs and then a GM. So it's pretty much like back and forth until we had 3 of you and then 1 of me, and then a round starts again. So, as
Interesting.
so you're at the fence, Jake, right?
I would have got the gate open.
Yeah, so you're at the
and
fence.
then I'll be sort of right with the gate.
Okay, so you're at the fence, next behind you, and then the rest of you 3 are back behind with the people and the kids, right? So as the utes idling there, sort of reversed a bit into the driveways, and people are filling up. You hear another large howl, and you see. Well, you see the end of this as the dog jumped onto the car and jumped over that ute and lands in the middle of the group of people trying to get onto the ute and get out of the area. And you can see it just starts biting the closest person, the closest pleb it can find. None of you. And it
Well,
just
I hate those 3 uplips. Just saying.
yeah. And already there's and instantly mass panic. It just starts shaking its head. The person goes down. You can't quite see in the dark with just the moving flashlights what's going on. Now, who wants to be up first between you 5?
Who's closest and got a weapon?
It's in the middle of it. It made that large jump. So it's in the middle of the group. So we know that Rycon, Triton, and Chloe are in the group, and that
We're
Jake
in the
and
group
Nick,
of people where the thing is.
where the thing just jumped. So you can see flashes of it as it's busy killing someone. And Jake and Nick, you're at the fence. You just sword flash over you. You turn around. And,
Well, out of us 3, the only one who even has a gun is Scott.
Yes.
Had you given weapons yet?
No, not just yet.
No.
So my hands are I've literally got a rifle strapped, and then.
Okay, so if I see this thing jump in, get down in front of us, I'd like to take this slot if that's okay.
I'd say whoever's closest. Yeah.
For what,
I
though?
mean, I'm quite far away.
Okay, so my intention is where the dog is just to go like growl at this freaking dog, get its attention and put my calves right in front of it.
There's people between you and it.
I want to push to it.
All right, so you try and push your way through towards it and try and get your.
And I've got a full cast on my arm. So my intention is to get the dog to start biting down on that, so that then the dog can be killed with either that or someone else.
Okay, so roll athletics to get to squeeze past this mass of people and see if you can get close.
Or we could do nothing again.
Yeah, we could.
Hey, whoa.
Come on,
That's
roll.
not what I said.
Come on.
Focus
roll.
on what we're doing.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Roll
Talking
athletics.
about what we're doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jake.
All right, so it's a difficult roll, so no modifiers.
Just
Okay,
as
cool.
is.
As is, so I have to try and get close to a 50. And I roll a 88. That's going to be pretty slow.
Oh, boy.
So, but you try and get through the people.
Yep.
But the thing is, by the time you're there, you can see this dog is already like snout deep into someone's rib cage.
Okay.
And first, but you can see it was one of the parents of the kids. You can't. It was a woman called Amber.
It's okay.
She made good cookies.
Her kid's called it's like a young boy of 4 called Caleb.
So she would have made you.
And you can see she's really like her eyes are open and staring, but there's nothing coming out. You see she's in shock and dying.
So the thing is distracted, right?
At
At
the moment,
very distracted. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty distracted, right?
it is.
Scalpel.
Yeah.
Goodness
Okay.
gracious me.
Sorry.
Right. As this whole thing happens, you hear another yell, another shout, another and you all hear coming from over the fence from the back end here another dog, and you just hear it growl, and it starts moving towards the group here, clustered around around the gate.
Sorry, I'd just like to make a perception check on the dog that's currently inside someone's chest. Does it have a collar?
No.
No? Okay.
I guess it's just looking at it. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I
it's
just
an
thought
easy
it may,
message.
if they had collars, it may have been something where they were. Yeah, but if they don't.
No,
Okay.
no collar.
Okay.
And the people really freaked out from Amber, like going, yeah, and everyone's like starting to scatter. And as they see the other
Trying
dog
to get out of
coming
the-
out, who wants to go next? Now, so it's another. So now it's they're going to have one more PC. Then I'm going to have a go. Then the rest of you are going to go. So you, me, then the rest of you.
Sorry, just go over it again. So that's in the middle of the thing there,
Yeah,
in
so
the middle
you're-
of someone's chest.
Yeah. So you're all crowded around here, trying to get out onto the ute. It landed in the middle, and
Of the
now
people, yeah.
eating its way through Amber's chest, and then you hear bark, the yell and growl of another dog leaping through here.
Where are you, Jay?
How clear? I
You're the
was
next
by the
door.
gate. I was right by the gate, so I'm furthest away.
You're
Where are you?
with Jake.
Okay.
How much? I'm assuming like people are crowded in that area towards it as well. It's like an open thing,
There's-
so the truck could or the ute could drive.
The thing's like the ute is like backed in here, but it's not backed in very far. Just backed its
And
aims
there's,
through the gate.
there's no one in the way. Could have back into it as well. I want it to drive into it, but
Into what?
to the other animal that's coming around.
The animal's
There's people
over here.
all-
Yeah, I know that's there.
And
But
there's
is
people
there
all
anywhere
over this
around?
full-
Yeah, that
Yeah,
people all the way
so
through here, and they're busy scattering.
Yeah, this
But our vehicle's still up there, eh?
Your vehicle is like your vehicle is like just edging past. That's one that's going to go past.
So I'll
here.
radio to Aaron to
Right, that's your action thing. So you have a look
no,
around.
fuck that. That's my action. I'm still furthest away. Sorry.
Yeah. So like give me your action thing. You
Take it as a later action, then maybe.
or yeah, you can leave it for like for the end of the thing if you want.
Where are there any more guards? Where are the guards?
There's one more guard up here that's shooting out, and then you can see one, and there's one with you that's trying like that corral the people onto the ute.
So my ute is there. Right? My cool ute.
Your cool ute's just gone. But that was
Oh,
the
sorry, they're
first
gone.
one. This is just.
I was thinking there might be some other stuff on there we could use, but
No,
there's
no.
nothing.
This is like Aaron. You can see Aaron just into one of the. Aaron just got into one of the other team leaders one. So who wants to go next in the combat section? Do you want to go? Since you can't do much, Jake. Do you want to go last or later on?
I think us two are last.
All right. So between Chloe and
I guess I'm gonna give.
Either that or making the call is important.
Yeah, I think making the calls.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so I'll call Aaron to just turn around so we're ready to leave. So I thought we could drive up that way.
all right. So he goes. Yes, he parks where like this car is, just pointing down. Okay. So you all right? So then it's my one, and now it's going to be the rest of you three. None.
Actually, while all the commotion going, can I just quickly say something to Nick?
Depends how long and what it
It's
is.
literally when we leave, get behind Aaron and shoot him in the head once we're gone.
Okay.
You sure you don't
For
want
the-
to take that skill in backstabbing, Jake? You're pretty good at it.
Right, but that's why I told Aaron to get in the shotgun because he's a better shot, so I'll be driving. I don't want to shoot a driver while we're driving.
Right. Yeah. Okay. And for my slot, you guys suddenly hear hear that the gun, the guy up here, stops shooting, and you can't see him anymore. He was on like this side of the peaked roof, but he just collapses and nothing. Now, the rest of you three. So Nick, Triton, and Chloe, you guys can have a turn each in whatever order you want to go.
I will go last.
What
How-
are we
how-
actually
how
doing?
close-
We're
how
trying
close
to get
am
to
I
the
to-
gate
to
so we
the-
can get to that truck?
Whatever
Is
you guys
that what
want.
we're doing?
We're trying to keep you guys alive. That's basically
Okay, but like, is that what we're doing?
It's up to what you want to do.
How close am I to the dog?
we can't
Since I was in the group.
You can
Okay,
look
but
at
like,
me.
Distance between you and me.
Chloe, sorry, just to interrupt. You can't discuss plans.
I thought we
need to.
could.
No. We need to take actions.
This
So,
is turn. It's
yeah,
turn.
it's turn based now. So
Oh.
like, if you ask what do you want me to do, that's you'd need to ask that in game.
Oh,
Just
okay.
because otherwise it's a bit metagamey. So
Also, the thing that it's just people talking over each other.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. So Scott's taking his
Yeah.
turn.
Okay.
Yeah,
good,
so
'cause
just
I've no idea what I'm
Between
doing.
you and me, that's the distance I am to the dog.
Between a dog and there's people in between, and you're getting pushed like hither and thither in your wheelchairs. People just trying to get away from the dog.
Okay, so do I okay, so shooting, it's
You can also take an aim as an action.
Yeah, true.
Then you can shoot the next turn and actually aim. Like actually take your aim action this turn.
Like yeah, I want to take an aim at the
At the dog?
dog.
All right. So you take an aim. So that'll be so whatever your shoot skill is when we get to the next one. Just half your shoot skill will be your bonus. Right. So Chloe, what do you want to do? You with the kids. You and Rycon still in the group with the kids. Well, Rycon's not anymore with the kids.
I push through.
Rycon's
to get to the dog.
Rycon's close to the dog. Triton's close to the dog. You're with
I
the
don't
kids
know.
now.
I think I'd probably freeze up and I wouldn't do anything.
Right. So you freeze up. That's your turn. Nick.
You can also take perception. You can also do like perception
Yeah,
checks
do
and
it.
other things like that. To see if there is any other dangers that we might not know about
I
yet.
don't
or...
think in the situation I would.
Okay.
That's all.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay. cool.
I mean, just because as far as I know, like, there isn't any plan. What plan there
No.
was went to shit when the dog jumped in.
Pretty
So
much.
I have no idea what's going on.
No.
I would freeze up.
None of us do.
Yeah. I freeze up.
So I'm at the gate. How far away is that from Scott? Wheelchair Scott.
So wheelchair Scott. So you're here at the gate with the thing. It's almost full. The guy like it's about to pull away. Scott's about like maybe good. What's this? 6-7 meters. Both Scotts, Rycon and Triton, are about here. So about 7 meters away.
Okay, I'll sprint over there.
And
I guess I'll also try and aim at the dog afterwards. Get there, try and aim at the dog.
There are people behind where they're going to be shooting, right?
yeah, there's people all across. The some are like running into buildings, some are running out of buildings. Some, it's probably just scattering. The kids are all huddling together. This place is full of people.
And plus, I'm also by the dog as well.
Yeah.
So it's a big danger zone for sure.
I want to.
Just to remind you, there is the other dog as well,
Mm,
which
yeah.
is
I don't
Currently
care about
en route.
that. I
That dog.
don't care about that. At the
Just
moment.
chuck one of the kids towards it.
I actually want to get as close to the dog as possible.
Right. So you sprint towards the dog. It's not roll athletics.
Joy.
I wouldn't even know about the other dog.
Yeah.
When you
I
you
am
won't be looking
38,
anywhere else.
and that is under.
Right, so you get to the dog, and next to no time, you're right next to Rycon.
Yeah.
The car pulls away, the ute, and now you can get a good view of it's a single cab, so just 2-seater, the ute that Aaron got for you. Open back end, and as the guard next to you is like trying to close the fence just until the other ute comes up. You see a living infected, that plague just comes sprinting straight at that fence and slams into it as the
Whereabouts
guard
is that?
right behind you, right there. He came down from here.
that radio call was a good. That was a good call.
Yeah.
Getting that.
Yeah.
That was
And
definitely
he
important.
slams into it, and the guy behind, like on your side, just falls backward as the plague just runs in, and he is now, well, about a distance from you to Rycon to
Oh,
you.
because he knocked open the gate because he was holding it in.
Yeah. And the guard's fallen backward onto his chest. The plagued living infect is now inside.
Didn't Aaron do anything? Tom, they shot him.
Aaron.
Damn you, Aaron.
Okay, but he's like, but he is now like, as he saw, he is now like reversing the, his ute in towards you guys. So
So there's a living infected right in front of me.
yeah, between you and that ute is a living infected. Right. So the next, now next round. So remember now, so it's me, you, rest of you.
Okay.
Right. So I go first, and for this, Nick and Rycon. Both of you roll a luck check.
Oh no.
Just flat?
Just flat.
Oh shit.
No, that's not
I
good now,
failed.
Jake. That's not good now.
That's
Did you pass?
I
I
failed.
passed.
So you failed.
Yeah.
The dog with its snout inside Amber comes out and goes after you.
Yep, so do you remember my action
Yep.
with him was to essentially have this as to be the closest thing to
Yeah,
him?
so roll fight, and it'll roll fight, and we'll see if you can get your casted arm inside its mouth as it comes up towards you.
Okay,
Oh no.
yeah, so just so you know, that is the closest thing to me, so that was my
But,
action
yeah.
last turn.
That is, but
Yeah.
it depends if it goes for it.
Cool. Okay, yeah, if it goes for something else, then that's
dog.
okay, but it's got to have
It might go for your
points.
leg, or it might just
Yeah,
look up
true.
foot.
Yep.
Go for your foot.
That is going to be between me and it, though, so
If it happens,
what bonuses do I get to my roll then?
you'll get half your fight check because you've what's your fight skill?
My fight skill is 43.
Okay, so we'll just call that what's that? 20. We'll call it 22.
22, okay, so that's going to give
Bonus in your
me
favour.
65, right? No, sorry. Help me
Yeah,
out here, people.
yes, yeah.
65? Wow, I did a thing. Okay, right, so under 65, rolling past your leg. Come on, silly snake. Yeah, okay, that's a success. It's not, it's
What did
quite
you-
low.
What did you get?
4.
You rolled a 4, so it is a success. He, however, attained a greater success.
Can I use
So-
a sigil to re-roll? Or
Up to you
Yeah,
if you want to spend it. If you want to spend sigil.
I would spend a sigil in that instance.
Okay.
It's either going for a
Because-
strike or a fall, so.
Yeah, true.
Or both.
I would love it to actually go for that.
No, like just throw it. in.
So I've used a sigil, I'm going to re-roll, and I want to have a greater success than that. So I still need to get under 65, but close to it if possible. No, that's a 93, so that's not
Okay,
a fail.
so you failed by.
How much did I fail by?
So no, would you roll a 90?
I rolled a 93.
So
Nice.
what's that? 28. So you failed by 28. That would end up being a what wound? Oh,
Significant.
Maybe
I
the
think.
dog isn't infected.
It's infected.
Maybe just the dog.
Not a doggy.
so that is 20. Oh, you're just shy of a grievous wound. So you take a
To what though? Because I have armor on my left arm.
yeah. Oh no. You hold out your left arm as it jumps, and it puts its paws onto that arm as it comes towards you, and you just feel like the whole dog's side of the jaws open up and clamp on the side of your head as it reaches up, and it's a big. You think it might be some cross between an Alsatian and a Mastiff. This thing is all muscle and nothing else, and its jaws just clamp onto the side of it. You feel one
Kills my plan.
one tooth is going underneath, puncturing the bottom of your jaw as you fall over. And you've got a significant wound to your head.
Shit.
And a dog friend.
I don't know if he's a friend.
I can't amputate my head, so it's not looking good, people. Significant to my head?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's shit.
Which one of you wants to go?
I'd like to go first if I can.
Right. Well, do you want to go first, or it's
second.
Triton has been aiming at the dog.
Yeah.
But now.
But the
the
dog's
dog
head is
is
next
Scott's
to Scott's head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to go
Still?
Yeah. That,
first. I want.
Yeah.
But you
My-
could do point blank, couldn't you?
My intent is to put the barrel against the dog's head and pull trigger. Like, I don't know how hard this is going to be.
Because the thing is, okay, so yeah, it's got its paws on me. I imagine its legs are probably being supported by me.
Oh, it
standing
would
as
have
well.
pushed you over.
Oh, pushed me over.
So
I'm on the ground.
you're on the
Okay.
ground.
Yeah.
So it's just weights all on you, and it's just going with your face.
I don't want to risk
Don't do
taking a
that to my
shot.
face.
It would be once I feel.
Its head is moving, so you'll have to try and get it on there.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'll do it. I'm gonna try.
All right.
I'm gonna try and point blank.
Because it's
Shoot
very
them.
interested in my face right now. I'm
Yeah.
assuming.
But it is moving, the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's not licking your face. It's trying to
No.
rip your head from your body.
Yeah. That's cool.
I'll try and stabilize it as much as I can. And
Okay, roll shoot plus 30.
fuck.
Shoot.
Okay.
Do you want to add?
Yeah, I'm gonna use a sigil to add to
So
it.
shoot
So
plus 55.
that puts me at 90.
Right, so
Oh, okay.
It's good.
I rolled a 9.
okay, so remember, like damage is not taken from the
That's true.
from the skill level. So you didn't do 81 damage. You just did 9, which is a
Yeah.
minor wound.
But the weapons actually have a set
Oh,
damage to them.
it does. So you've got a medium strength weapon.
Yeah.
So that adds 20 damage to it. So that upgrades that minor to a significant wound. So as you try and get it, you shoot through it, and you see you can shoot straight through its like its cheek, and you just
Yeah.
you see blood spurt out, and you feel even more blood just going all over your face.
That's great for my chances of surviving an infection.
You're pretty fucked anyway, mate.
Yeah.
If I see it loosen at all, I'd like to try and throw it off with the other
Okay,
hand.
that'll be your
Yeah,
next
yes,
one.
you did.
Right, so my turn again, and
Yeah, I've got 2 obstacles.
Oh, you shouldn't take a shot. That was never a good idea.
right, so Chloe, Chloe and Triton, can you please roll a luck check for me? Fail. All right. If you pass, you're good. It's been a sigil.
Use a sigil to
Okay,
add 25. Sorry.
Use all our sleep.
52.
Well,
Or
Well, it's just
Or-
me too, because it might be the last.
I'll give you a sigil if you accept it comes in your direction, but it doesn't come after you.
Oh,
and
because
it
there's
will
someone
be
else
kept,
with you.
and it will be kept occupied for the entirety of this combat encounter,
Because there's someone else
and
with
you get a sigil,
So remember who's with you.
and it will not go in
Wait,
after
which-
me.
Wait, is it?
Chloe.
Okay. Can you be a little less vague?
No.
Chloe.
No.
no.
It'll,
Just
you can take that
do-
dog out of this combat encounter for a sigil.
It's gonna be Scott, isn't it?
Yeah, it won't come after you, and it'll take the dog out of the combat encounter.
I know you're curious.
Or
but
you
let's
have
find
to,
out.
or you have to make a luck check, and it might come straight at you.
Or you can just use a sigil and have really good luck.
You could.
Why can't he gain a sigil as well?
Because it's
Context.
related.
Context.
Yeah, it's
Context. It's
Yeah, the context.
Context.
The context. Just call it the context.
that
Come on,
makes
do or
so much
die.
sense. Like, just remember what was happening.
I mean,
Talking
free-
about
free-
it. Stop talking about it. Stop
free
talking about
sigils.
it.
Yeah, stop. Come on. Yay or nay? Sigil, or you try your luck.
10, 9, 8, 7,
It's-
6,
it's not
5,
as slow as
4,
you-
3,
No,
2,
no.
No,
one.
right. No.
Okay, I've got
No.
5.
Yeah. You
Okay,
I've
roll
got 5. I don't need 6.
Scott,
I am going to use one to add 25 all the same. So I have 52 plus 25,
77.
77. Okay.
So now you have 4 sigils.
So now you have 4 remaining.
Oh no.
Use one.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine.
Alright.
What did you roll?
Good.
99.
What did you roll?
83.
83.
Right. So you
Did
rolled.
he fail by, like, who passed that?
No,
No.
highest,
Not
you take the highest number. Remember, you don't take how much above or below. It's highest number.
Okay, then I'm going to re-roll that.
You don't get your sigil bonus on the reroll.
That's fine.
So
So you,
But she can still roll.
so it's
Okay.
going to take you down to
Scott.
3
Three
sigils
sigils,
now.
yeah.
my option of like giving you a sigil is still on the table.
For you,
You can get that sigil back and take the dog out of the combat encounter.
Or let it attack you and still take it out of the encounter.
And we take it out of the encounter.
Okay, fine.
You take a sigil?
Yeah, sure.
Right, you
Okay.
gain another sigil. That dog sprints in your direction, and the kids around you scatter. And it sees like a fox seeing a hare. It goes after Alice. And
That's-
within a second, she is taken down. You hear a crack as her head collapses with the concrete. She's shaken like a rag doll, and blood spurts everywhere.
So that was the second one that came, eh?
Yeah, that's the dog that
Yeah, so
came
there was
up
one
from
still
here.
around Scott's head.
You have too much joy in your face, Scott.
Yeah, he did.
That was the person that
He's also
we
got an
were
erection.
hinting, but
I
Yeah.
wasn't sure if it was
Yeah.
like it's going to be a kid or Scott, because if it's
Yeah.
Scott, he's going to hold this against me for the rest of this game. But if
Well,
it's
now
not-
the other Scott might. Right, who wants to go next? Between now it is all you. No, just one of you. Then me, then all you three. Right.
okay.
Okay.
Wait, hang on. No, you've gone.
I've gone.
So yeah. So then. Oh yeah. Now it's
Let's
all you
reset. Okay.
Yeah, it's all
alright,
three.
So
Wait, who? Sorry, me and...
Just the
me.
3 others that haven't acted yet.
Yeah, who?
Me?
Those 3.
Okay, so
Okay.
dog's on my face. Am I going to get negatives if I try to attack with the scalpel that I have in my hand?
Wait, hang on, no, because it was the dog, then it was Nick, then it was the dog.
And that's it.
Yeah, no, then it's one of you, then it's me, then it's the three of you. Yeah.
So technically Chloe hasn't gone yet, though.
No.
No, yeah. That
was on my
Yeah,
part.
yeah.
That was a dog. It was
So
just
you
me
roll,
reacting.
but then you got the sigil.
So one of you can go. Who wants to go?
Sorry, my question was,
Focus on
am
what
I-
Scott's got.
Yeah.
Am I going to be getting negatives if I try and attack this thing? Is that a question that I can even ask?
How depends what you want to do. How do you want to attack it? Just kind of try and punch. Your arms are underneath it. Do you want to try and push it off?
Because I've got my scalpel, I want to try and
do
scalpel.
you want to
it.
get? You have to. Are you
Because
scalpel
the
out?
thing is, it's locked in my face right
Yeah.
now. I'm
It's
not
just-
going to be able to push
yeah.
it off.
Is your scalpel out already? Or did-
It's in my thing.
Right, so you can try and get your scalpel out because the dog's weight is completely on you. Because you tried to push out with your left hand, so your left
Yeah.
hand's like on your tummy.
Can I try and hold its head steady? Or at least like try and hold it by the neck to steady it so that it's easier for Nick to shoot.
Right, roll might.
I popped into my head as well, mate.
I want to use the sigil here, which is going to take me down to 1 to hold this, and this is essentially to hold it completely still, or as still as I can. And
Well,
yeah,
try and let it go. You could see the dog being held steady and then try and shoot it. And miss and shoot Rycon in the face.
well, Scott has been aiming.
You've already had your turn.
Yeah, like, or he could shoot me.
Or that, yeah. Because, on one side is Rycon, on the other side is Nick.
Yeah.
I barely shot, and I'm not going to shoot a 3-meter shot with.
Well, you know there's another
Scott.
zombie around as well.
Okay,
You did start to aim.
under
Scott.
58.
Yeah.
So this is with a bonus. Under 58. 57. Holy crap!
Holy
That is
shit.
that. Okay, so essentially that is as close to I can get getting an absolute perfect roll. So I had to roll under 58, got 57. So that's I nearly would have got a free 1 to my might.
Almost. So you manage to like pry your arm out from underneath
Yeah.
as well, and you hold on to its neck, and it's as steady as gate. It's still like scraping and digging with his jaws. His jaws are still working at the left side of your face.
Yeah.
You can't even feel your ear anymore.
Okay, and I'm saying shoot her, shoot her, shoot her. Yes.
Okay.
Jurassic Park.
Right. Right.
Sorry.
At the gate.
Alright, just re-go over exactly what happened again.
So
Being a little
the second you'd pulled away, as it pulled away, the guard tried to close the gate, waiting for Aaron to pull up because he could see you coming in. But sprinting in from the north, out of nowhere, a plagued victim came in, just like shoulder barged into that gate, flung the guard on the other side out, like onto the ground, and that plague room is now inside, on a run,
And where am I?
right in front of it.
Am I near the other guy?
But it's on the ground.
Yeah.
Sort of. He's more behind the gate as it's like been flung open. So it comes out after you.
No.
Yes.
That's not how it works. I'm
Yes.
invisible.
You're the only one there, Jake.
There's a guy on the ground.
You're lying, huh?
Yeah, it's not mine, is it?
No.
Yeah, Jake, you're like the tank. It means that they've drawn all the aggro.
Right. So, what you see this thing just coming charging at
Who
you.
else is around me? What other guards? What else do I have around me?
There's one guard. Nick just ran away. You had a quick look behind you. You see some screaming people.
There's Aaron. Aaron's close by. Is there another ute close by?
You can see through the things that are coming up. But this thing has got like you have 2 seconds, and this thing is not even 2 seconds. You have 1 second, and it'll come at you. So what do you want to do with it? Because it's coming right at
It
you.
is right there. I guess I'll just shoot automatically.
You want to try and
It
shoot
is
it?
right there. Yeah.
Okay, so roll shoot.
Sigil. Shoot shit.
Okay, so minus 30
Whoa.
because it's coming at you, trying like to go blind fire at it,
Didn't Jake really have his gun up?
not at it. He used his last action to talk to Aaron.
No, minus 30. I can't fucking beat that at all.
Plus your sigil is just a -5 thing.
What is it?
It's 32.
226.
Nah, fuck it. If it's,
What's the check?
27.
You've got what a hatchet.
yeah, but the gun's in my hand.
That's true.
So I can either shoot or defend with the gun.
You're trying to
So
defend
I
with
would
the gun.
go for defending with the gun.
Then it's a fight check. Try and like keep.
Can I have gun defend as a speciality?
No, it's all that gun. Katana.
Ah.
It's a real thing.
No, it isn't. It's from a movie.
It's a real thing.
From a fictional world.
Right, so am I on fight, am I?
Yep.
Fight to go.
Where's the sigil?
And yes, so that'll be 75 all up,
Alright.
which is 54.
Nice. It's good.
Right, it comes at you.
Well, I guess not just defend, but again, just like, you know, in the head.
Oh,
As
it's more of a
defense.
defensive action
Yeah.
you're taking as it comes. But it comes sprinting at you, but you do try and like deflect it off, and it goes for a tumble as you do manage to push it off you.
Which way? Is it towards where the cars can drive over it?
No, well, the thing is, there's still people. The cars can't really come in here
No,
without
I mean,
getting
yeah, so is it, so it's gone, I've
This
deflected
way.
it towards that way. Okay.
towards the building. So it came in here, bounced off you, and went for a tumble there. So now it is the three who haven't done anything yet. So now it is. Now it's Jake, Triton, and Chloe. So that wasn't my turn. We rolled that.
Oh, it's still my turn.
Yeah, that
Oh,
was,
wow.
that was your
It's
defensive
defensive.
action.
There was a
You're right, yeah.
So who wants to go?
Reaction.
Who wants to go first between you three?
Well, maybe Jake should go now because he's like in the middle of something, so it makes sense for him to take his turn, I would imagine.
And so it's too far away from me to really. Because I know I'm a shit shot, so I'm not going to really.
It's within range. You won't take any penalties to shooting it.
It's prone currently as well.
Well, it's in motion.
Yeah, but no, I don't need to explain. How far's another car?
Aaron's pulling in, but the thing is, remember, this is a few
Too many
seconds.
people.
You can't wait for it for 10 seconds. That's like the whole turn gone.
Yeah.
You can aim.
If I. What can I get for bonuses? So if I go like aim on like one knee, can I get an extra bonus?
No, you can get an aim bonus, and that's half your shoot skill.
Right. How good do I know Aaron is at shooting?
You know he's a fair shot.
Because he's not too much further than me. Yeah, he's just.
No, he's still in the car, still reversing. There's only been like 5 seconds
Right, so
since the last
he's
turn.
not even shotgun right yet. Yeah, so I'll just
So
What can I do as an action? But if he's back in, how far? Because I was thinking if I can get on the back of the U and then
you can run for it. The thing is, I can just jump in the back.
go.
But the thing is, remember, it's like this all happens in like 5 seconds. So what do you want to do in 5 seconds?
I'll just aim him.
At?
The zombie there.
All right. You take a thing. So next time you want to shoot, you get a half your shoot skill to it.
Actually, can I nail him to that as well? I know it doesn't give me any bonuses, but it makes me a small target and I can sort of easier to roll out of the way if need be.
All right. Between Triton and Chloe, who wants to go?
Well, what's the situation between like me and them? Like, what side of the zombie am I on when I'm like, because the way I'm narratively seeing it is the entire time I've been seeing people run in between me doing this, and I'm just like waiting for the.
So from your perspective,
Yeah,
Rycon is lying with his head on your right hand side.
yeah. You be the dog.
So no, I'll be like Nick. Nick's on like my side. The dog is here, head facing towards your right, and that's where where Rycon is lying on the ground, holding his neck. So it's you. So if we just go ignoring Rycon, you dog Nick, with Rycon under the dog.
And so the dog's been shot in the head, and it has stayed. Its
Stayed
attention
attacked.
stayed on me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because I mean, you are in his mouth.
Mm.
That's like the worst of all shots.
Yeah, I know.
I've never wanted to say something so much in my life.
Go on.
Is there
Who
any
wants to-
zombie in my like thing is because this entire time you've been saying I was seeing other zombies and
You'd
I
see-
wouldn't be. He would have been in my focus. So has any other zombie gone into my focus?
You would see, like, if you're pointing like this way, you see in your peripheral vision a body tumbling. If it's a zombie, maybe,
Sorry.
maybe not.
What's the turn order? So just right now. So it's Scott going currently. Who's after Scott?
Chloe, then me, then everything starts over.
Okay. All right.
Do we still have the sigil slot that's above everyone else? Or is that only for that turn?
Only to start everything off.
Right.
Unless, the thing is, like, the turn order only changes when something dies.
So it's going to be end with you and then start with you twice.
Yep.
That's so annoying.
I've got the last and the first.
And I got a dog on my face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not for long.
So yeah, so...
And I can't move forward and shoot and still have the aim bonus. So.
Yep.
So you've already got an aim bonus.
But
So
if you shoot, you get a free movement backwards.
It's a pistol, Jay.
It's a hand
Could be a,
cannon.
could be a big pistol.
No, it's.
You can always put a sigil to increase
Thing
it.
is narratively, like thing is system wise, I would try it, but I wouldn't. if the situation's as you explained, realistically, I wouldn't take that shot because the chances of me hitting Scott and Nick are like very high.
But you would also think in the same aspect that this thing is about to kill me.
True, I suppose.
Plus,
Because
Scott did say shoot her.
And I've been screaming that at the top of my lungs while this thing has been biting into my face.
Will you listen to your lover?
Okay, I shoot.
All right, so you want to spin a sigil on that?
Sure.
Yeah.
So 25. Again, 25 plus half your aim, half your shoot skill.
So you're getting 25 and then half your shoot skill on top of that. Yeah.
Your skill.
$52.
Was that the bonus?
Yeah. Ooh. 86.
Okay, so there we go. Because you've been aiming hard on the cards.
40.
40. So you take a 40. So you take a shot at it, and you see it just graze over the back of this thing's neck.
So so that's with the base damage, even though it's a successful shot.
Oh, hang on, wait. So it's what? It's a 40?
40, it'll be 60, won't it?
Yeah, no, it's still the same type, same class of wound.
Grievous?
Oh, you did significant. That's right. So I thought he did a grievous. Then it is a grievous.
Yeah.
So it goes, and you just see like the right hand side of its face just explodes outwards, and even more blood, bone, and everything just on top of and over your face.
It's good. I bathe in that.
Chloe, what do you want to do?
What is the dog let go? That's the thing.
That'll happen maybe on its next turn.
Just while I was doing what I'm aiming.
Well, no.
I know.
Chloe's turn.
Yeah.
Let's just get this.
Yeah.
Let's try and get this turn over. This round over. You can go on your turn.
Yeah, I was thinking. Oh, yeah, go for the last later.
Chloe. The kids have scattered, all trying to run in all directions. There's a dog gone, and the dog's is really like looking up from where it just like ate through Alice's neck, looking for fresh meat.
Wait, what? Is it not on her now?
It's looking up, jewels dripping blood, and you just see her neck at an odd angle.
That's fine. This is fine.
What do you want to do?
How close am I to everyone?
Was that sigil thing, the deal that you made for that, was that just for that combat phase? Or was it
No, for the entire combat phase. That dog is just going to like go through those.
Oh,
checks.
okay. See, I wasn't sure because I thought it sounded like he was about to get up and do something else.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's going to go up to one of the other kids.
Okay.
But what do you want to do?
How close am I to everyone?
You're fairly you're fairly far away from where everyone is. You're about like from you to where like the whole dog situation is, as a distance from you to me.
I'm gonna head over to Wheelchair Scott.
Wheelchair Scott. So right,
Yeah.
so just do right. So and your turn. So you just hobble with your crutches over there through
I'm
the
just
chaos.
thinking like he may need help getting pushed. And I know I'm probably not the best for it, but I'm panicking, so that's what I do.
Right. For my slot in the last one, you don't see what happens. You hear noises, but you still been hearing gunshots and everything around the entire perimeter. And then the next round comes. So first up, I'll go with the dog on you, since that's where the biggest focus is. You can it lifts its face from you. You can see like half its jaws hanging off and everything. But it as it stands up, it does go back, trying to get like a firmer grip. As it's so
it can still bite down when it's had a significant and a grievous wound to its head?
Well, yeah, that didn't go through. One went through the top of his jaw. Nothing happened.
What about the grievous one?
Went through the top, and that one destroyed his eye. So you can see it's like missing his whole right eye. You can see brains and everything looking out through it. It looks woozy, but it's going to attempt something. So it'll get a minus 25 on what it wants to do because of the wounds, but it still can.
Okay.
So your hands are still up there. You just want to try and see if you can just force it.
Yeah, I mean, ideally, I'd be using this because that's covered in cast. I'd be trying to push that up towards it, trying to keep it away, because obviously I did have my hands around its neck, keeping it completely still before.
Well, as most as a living being can.
Especially one that's in a lot of pain and shock. I am going to try and essentially, where I had that grip, just keep on trying to push it and trying to keep it away from myself.
So roll might.
Roll might, just flat.
Oh, don't worry. It rolled a 99.
Okay,
so
I'm assuming it doesn't have 99 fight. Or 100 fight.
No, as it lets go of your face, it tries to come for to readjust where it's going to bite. But you can see it's already like your face is covered in blood and you see it dripping off of it, and you can even see like the light in its left eye just starting to go as it's just getting woozy, and you can properly hold it above your face.
Okay, yeah, I do. I keep it up.
So who
Up and
wants to
out
take the
for
first
who's
action?
I might as well just get rid of this dog, right?
Yeah, my man.
Yeah.
Gun up against the head.
Plus, so you, so we'll say so it's perfectly still.
Yeah.
It's not moving. You've got a gun right to the side of the face, and you just pull the trigger, and it just collapses on top of you, and more blood and
for you.
spittle and everything just like all over your face.
It took way longer than it should have.
Yeah, yeah. The
Things
zombie
it
you were going for.
So when I go down, can I yell at the guard, whatever his name was, Jeff, get up and fucking aim?
You can. So it comes, like it finishes its tumble, it comes up and it tries to sprint back at you. So you, as your defensive action, can take that shot as it runs at you. So roll shoot.
What
Plus-
weapon are you firing?
The bullpup.
So plus half your shoot skill and any sigils you want to spend on this.
Half my shoot is 16, so...
Are you doing a single shot or is this a multi-shot?
Well, narrative-wise,
set 2.
I'll give you actually a plus 15 if
Full
it's,
auto.
I'll give you 20 and you'll for full water. But at that then you'll have to reload next time. So I'll give you an extra plus 20. So you've got half.
I'm not the one who full auto. I'll never go.
I'll give you a plus 15 for if you do like a 3-second burst or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so it's shoot plus half plus 15.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Alright, so shoot plus half is 48, plus 15 is, give me guys,
63.
63.
Right. Roll under a 63.
Plus...
You want to spend a sigil?
Oh, the last sigil.
Oh,
I still have my turn, right?
Yes. This is your defensive action.
Then you can get sigils back by
Doing stuff
doing stuff and
for
things.
me.
I'll shoot whoever you want. So was it plus? It was 63.
If you plus 25, what's that? 88.
Yeah.
Yeah.
88.
If you spend that sigil.
That's
I might keep the
That's
sigil.
last one, Jay.
I know, but I might keep it. No, but I still have an attack.
Keep it,
Yeah.
because
Okay.
there's
Yeah.
the chance of.
So plus under 63. Yeah, fuck off. 97.
97. So 60. So you've 97. So you get 63. You failed by what's that? 34.
Sigil wouldn't have that.
It wouldn't have, so...
It would have been a waste of a sigil.
So it comes and you shoot and you hit. You do hit, but it just goes straight through it and it doesn't
That's what
slow
bullets
it.
do.
Yeah, it doesn't slow it down for an instant, and it comes charging straight at you. And as it comes closer,
How come it gets to do an athletic check and run quite a distance and attack?
it doesn't. It's part of its fight check.
Right, so...
It's like a shaft.
Yeah, but in terms of like Nick and stuff coming up, couldn't he run up to the dog and shoot us right in the head then?
If you pass your athletics check, like same thing. So when I was doing
Yeah, but
my
next
athletics,
time-
No,
Nick did it.
because running it like the charge is part of the fight. And running is not part of the shoot. So if you ran, you would have slapped this little thing. Would have just made it a fight check.
Like it's like the attack is a charge.
Yeah, that's why. The thing is like if he said knife.
Yeah, but like narratively, you could do the exact same thing with a pistol.
It was pistol with it.
Well, no, run it and then shoot it in the head. I mean, it's not.
But
like
it's not part of like the momentum and everything. That's what part of the charge is what makes it a fight check rather than athletics and a fight check thing. But it barrels straight into you, and I'm just trying to decide how I'm going to do this. And it try to grab hold of you, and like the only part of it can find is your left arm, and as it comes at an odd angle, and it sort of bounces off you, but it's keep that left arm, and it just completely twists the whole thing around, and you take a grievous wound to your left arm
Jake finally got hurt.
ooh,
as it just completely like
damn.
twists your whole elbow around. You hear it just go,
Oh, dislocation.
Son.
Yeah, buddy.
and now one of you can go. You want to take a shot in retaliation?
Oh, me? I thought you were talking about someone else.
Well, whoever wants to go. Who
Yeah.
wants the next turn?
I mean, you're closest and you are in danger, so
Yeah, it does make more sense, Jake.
You're the one that's kind of got the spotlight at the moment, anyway.
Because its arm's still on you, so
It's going to be a very awkward shot.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Yeah, it'll just be a flat roll without bonuses, because like the closer towards him is just the fact he's still at a full sprint, with your arm pulling you around.
So it's pulling around. So I mean, am I getting off balance?
Yeah, and you're in the midst of getting off balance, but that's what I'm saying. Any bonuses, any positives to this is outweighed by the cons, so it's a flat shoot check. Unless you want to spend that sigil.
It'd be too low, wouldn't be. So we're coming out ground. Lots of pain.
50-50.
Lots of pain. Lots of pain. And the other guy that was on the ground that I yelled to get up wasn't doing anything?
His shot's missed.
Yeah, I'll just take a normal shot.
Alright, roll, shoot.
Nah. 32 over.
Right, so your shot just go wild as you try and like get towards it, but as it does fling around, you do see that Aaron Hanscom has pulled up. He is now inside the gate, and he's getting out. You can just see him in the midst with shotgun coming out. Now it's mine, and that dog that's gone, that just killed Alice, has just run after someone else. And you can see a little boy, Caleb, of 3 years old, has not got long enough legs, and it just scoops the little boy up and just flings it around the courtyard as it goes after him.
Well, his mum was already dead, so maybe it's for the best.
Okay, I want to point out, I didn't do this in game. I did this out of game.
I know. Yeah,
Right,
it's
so
true.
the three of you haven't had a go yet, which is
Myself.
Triton and Chloe.
Yeah.
Who of you three wants to go first?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm currently on the ground. The dog has just been destroyed.
It's like its head is like on your shoulder.
I'm obviously in a lot of pain.
Mm-hmm.
I do want to push the dog up. I want to get up and I want to start moving towards that vehicle. And I kind of like, I imagine like, I would like to try and spit out anything that might be in my mouth. I mean, I'm trying to keep my mouth closed, but obviously I've had my own blood running in my mouth. I spit out the blood and I'd say to the others, I'd say, get to the truck!
Which is about the way you speak, and like you can see like just the blood just like streaming from his face, from the side. His whole left side of his face is covered in blood, and
I
stumble towards the
I try and move as quickly as I can towards the back of the ute. Because like, okay, so is this a two-door ute, is it?
It's a two-door ute. You can see Aaron's just coming out, busy, slow motion, raising his shotgun.
Okay, all right. I want to get up on. I want to get to it.
You won't get all the way to it, but you'll be able to get to the ute. But you're not going to get onto the ute.
I can't do an athletics check to try and sprint to it,
Yep,
or
minus
try
15.
and I'll try and use parkour as best I can.
Athletics minus 15.
Yeah. Okay. Athletics minus 15. Okay, so that's going to take me down to 35. Ooh. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, I might as well try. Okay. 81. So no.
You don't make it. You stumble along, and I'm guessing are the rest of you just going to follow?
I'm pretty much just quickly just want to go.
Wait, what'd you do?
Poster
that's the
and
way.
then
right.
go.
Okay, sorry, Jack was...
Saying you just want to hobble.
Same, just, try to run as fast as I
Okay.
can with this.
My last character mysteriously does something mysteriously somewhere else.
Fucking
Mysterious.
Susan, isn't it?
Down.
Fucking Susan.
No.
Right.
I wonder if it's
Who of you wants to
Mystery
go
man.
first, since the dog's dead?
Oh, are we back at the start?
Yep, new round.
So I want to keep running to the...
Yeah,
I guess if no one else is doing anything directly, I'll probably just take it on the fucking pot shot at it.
Okay, so it's pulled you off. So by now it's like it's pulled you off balance, and it's like angled its way up to like in this area here. So you can take another shot. We'll say flat, just as is. Unless you want to spin a sigil.
Nah, that's 90.
Right.
Oh,
Fuck, man.
You see a few more bullets go into it, but nothing really seems to stop it.
But you got your.
But like the shots do like spin it around a bit, and it sees you, and you can just see it lets out a massive yell, and it comes back at you.
I thought I still had a sort of attached to me.
No, because it flung itself off, just dislocating your elbow as it went.
Oh, so
Certainly
this shot there, I wasn't still attached to it.
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay, that's the only reason I shot.
Oh, it's alright. Do you want to do something?
if that, then I would fucking gap it to the truck.
Oh, right. So you did. It's okay. You didn't do any damage to it anyway. So you gap it to the truck. You are like like this far from it. So you get onto the truck. Rycon's right behind you. Then there's these guys, and the last person there is then going to be the target for this thing. It sprints at you.
Hey, everyone's still aiming at him, right?
Aaron is like, yeah, he's just like sweeping and he's mid motion, but you guys are in between him and the zombie. So
I'm gonna get.
what do you want to do as the thing yells and then sprints your ways? I'm gonna see if it can make it.
in the truck.
It won't
The
make
one
it.
that fell on the ground was a reroll, by the way.
It doesn't matter. It's like
okay.
James one already got a
okay.
90, so it won't make it to you. So
No
you just see it
Okay,
start.
I'm just gonna sprint to the truck. I was gonna sprint to the truck anyway.
Well, it's
Scott's already
someone
on the back. Sorry.
So is that pretty much everyone's goal?
Yeah, just to get to the truck.
Okay,
right?
everyone makes it into the truck, but
Only
this
thing
guy-
is, if he's already on the back, then I would probably chuck him my gun.
chuck him out.
No. Yeah, get up. I'll chuck him my gun.
Oh right, yeah.
Me? Oh, so
I would
is it
get
a...
behind
What is
Aaron.
it?
That would be the bullpup.
it's a
Aaron's
bull-
outside,
Okay.
so he's just like, Aaron, come on, get out.
Okay, so...
I would leave the front passenger seat available for Aaron, and I'd get in the one behind it.
This-
No, it's only
It's
it's
two.
a single cab,
Ah,
Okay.
and I can't drive.
never mind.
Okay, who's gonna?
Is it a manual or an auto?
It's
You can drive.
auto.
I can drive.
Right, so you get into the
Thank
passenger
fuck.
seat. The rest of you climb up onto the
So
back.
I'd grab the bullpup, I'd put it down for a second, and I would grab... I'd first
We would
of all-
obviously chuck Scott on the
Yeah,
back.
okay, as long as you guys are there to help, but yeah, I'd make sure that everyone else is secure up there, and then I do want to grab, obviously pick up that bullpup, and I do want to be looking out the back with it.
The thing's coming at you, like the zombie. It's followed Nick and like running at the.
Okay, so did I have to use my turn to actually get onto that? Okay, I just
Shoot,
want to be
roll.
I just want to be aiming at it, and essentially what I'm doing is I'm using my bad arm that's still in the sling to help support the rifle, and I'm just trying to aim at this thing and waiting until it gets close enough.
That's okay. We'll do a thing for next turn, driver's seat. So roll drive. See how fast you can make it out.
Because you got in.
Good.
Oh, you got in. Okay, good.
Everyone's in.
Everyone's in.
Yeah.
How?
Oh, my drive isn't that good either, is it?
Want to
Do you have
your
any more
last
sigils?
I got one more.
I-
I'm going to use it here.
Yeah.
So that's drive plus 25 is.
But then you can re-roll if it goes way over.
No, but
It's pretty low,
Yeah,
so
I
either
mean,
way, it's yeah. I mean, if I it doesn't matter.
everything you do is a chance in this.
That's true. That's true.
So that is what is that?
51.
No, it's not.
You get plus
25.
61, sorry.
Yeah.
Right, so 61.
60.
Oh my god!
Right, you. So
Like one.
that thing just like you slam it and it just speeds away, and everyone else in back is just like thumped around. But and then you see that like the zombie gets within like 3 feet, but then the car just pulls away.
Okay.
And you, Jade, so your intention is to keep speeding along.
But can I also want to radio through, or tell Aaron to radio through probably?
Mm-hmm.
Go. We still need to set off distractions. We'll go up to Halk intermediate.
And he just goes, "What's that?"
We don't have fucking time to drop him off.
Okay, and then he radios and says, "All right, and then he just said, "We're going to go do the distraction. We'll come back later." And you just hear acknowledgements from the other side, and then you speed along.
Yep.
Right, Nick, what do you do?
Nothing.
All right.
Until we're far enough away.
Yeah.
So Aaron is in the car.
Yeah.
with us. I thought
He's on the
cow.
So he was right next to the thing. He got back.
Yeah, I told him to get in shotgun
Oh, okay.
so we could drive away
Okay.
and shoot him without the car crashing.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get down this. Right, Nick, you get down this road. How?
Hold up, where are we? Where's that road?
But I'm on back,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
So
Yeah.
You're in the back now.
Right behind him.
Christian, did I hear that as well? Because Jake, you said that to.
to me.
You said it to him.
I said that to him, but just as everything was turning to shit, basically
Yeah.
just before he ran off. The only thing I said to you
Do I
was make
have
sure
a
we're
clear
all-
shot?
Yes, you did like the thing is like there's that little piece of glass,
Yeah.
but he's just sitting
Okay, I'll
straight.
just take
What?
I want to go far enough away.
Yeah, you get down here near Buckarong.
Oh, I know where you're going. I know
Yeah.
exactly.
Right,
Yeah.
and,
Everyone
like you get scared shitless,
Yeah.
but you just like, and like the front of like that windscreen just goes
Whoa!
out, and in that dramatic moment,
That-
ends
That's the end
this
of the
episode.
Oh my god!
Oh, that's gonna fucking torment me.
So
I would adventure.
we are all still alive to some degree. I don't think even in the darkness the others could see how bad my face is. I haven't seen my face. I don't know what it's like, but I'm sure we'll be able to describe that to you in all the gory detail in the next episode. We are... I don't know where. But guys and gals, thank you for sitting through an extra long episode again. This is Ashes to Ashes. Please do join us in the next week to see exactly where this is going to go. I've been Rycon, this has been the team. Stay tuned.